folks. Welcome to another, hopefully not action-filled episode of Drinking with Andrew. I'm your host, when I'm on camera. I'm your host. Oh God, it's upside down. I'm your host, Andrew, part-time eBay reseller, mental health advocate, saviour, former saviour of the nation. And this is Drinking with Andrew. So, without further ado, let's cue the intro. They've still done a horrible job of pouring that drink in that intro, haven't they, Barty? Right, come up here. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Barty, up. Good boy. Barty, take a seat. Come say hello. Come here. Come on, say hello. Come on. Come and say hello. Come on. We don't want to say hello. Look, he's on YouTube. Yeah. You're on the TV. On YouTube. Yeah. You say hello to people. You say hello to your crowd. Your fans are here. Yeah. Barty's fans here. Well. Anyway. Let's get a can out. Can't even open it. There we go. First can is away. So welcome Dave, welcome Chris, welcome Dave. DCD. I'm repeating myself there, isn't it? Chris, you need to name yourself Dave and then it'd be Triple D. And that's it. Because I forgot to advertise this show / set it up in time. So we may have no viewers, Barty. It may just be the four of us. That could be it. Just the four of us. Just the four of... I can't remember how it goes. Just the four of us. Making love all night long. Just the four of us. There we go. You see, I could be a songwriter, Barty. How good do I be at that, eh? And you be songwriter. Yeah? That sounds like a plan. We get rich. Yeah, it really is just the four of us. There's like no one else. An intimate drinking with Andrew tonight. I hope we've got our drinks ready. Yeah. I'm only going to have a couple tonight because I think I'm going to have a night out tomorrow. Hello, Richard. How are you? I hope you're good. Good boy. We're now on 5 people. I've counted that right, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus me, 5, plus Barty. Did Barty count? Is Barty making 6? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good dog. You're a good boy. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, crap. I've unplugged the laptop. That's not going to go well when the battery's nearly empty. I used it too much earlier, didn't I, dog? Hey? You're not talking to me. You're talking to Andrew. You need to talk to Andrew, eh? Yeah. Good boy. Evening, Shane. Evening, Dave. Raging ear infection. Sorry to hear that. Hello, John. Don't let the ear infection get in the way of hearing my dulcet tones. So, you know, we can't have that. How am I? I'm all right. I never know what to do with myself when I have a day off work. Given that I'm not doing anything on eBay at the minute, it always feels a bit weird. Oh, can do some taekwondo. if I'm a kid. Well, I'll be having Easter egg. Probably not. No, I'm not really a chocolate man, Chris, to be honest. Not really an Easter person. Well, I am going out for a Sunday dinner on Easter Sunday now, so that'll be nice. I know the place I'm going to does do hanging kebabs as well, so I might have a hanging kebab as my Sunday dinner because, you know, why not? YOLO. You only live once. We're going to rename everyone in this chat Dave because I think it'll just make life easier. So just say, if you see somebody, just say hello Dave. Doesn't matter what their actual name is, just go hello Dave. It's easier. Considering Dave's outnumber everyone else, just go hello hello Dave, hello Dave, hello Dave, hello Dave, hello Dave, hello Dave, and so on. I think it's the future. I'll put a link in the chat, but I don't think we've got anyone watching. Bloody hell, only 18 viewers. I knew I should have gone out tonight. Been in the pub, couldn't I, Bertie? Spending money. Trigger called it. No, Trigger just called Rodney Dave. In fairness, other people he did get the name right. You know, he called Dell. It's just Rodney he called Dave. All right. I have bought a couple of Only Fools horses. Got a couple of Only Fools and horses bucks recently. Actually, so there's 50p each in the charity shop. No real resale value in them, but I thought it'd just be fun to read. Not that I read stuff anyway, so maybe at some point I will. Yeah. Right, links in the chat if anyone wants to come live. This Easter Friday, when everyone's hottest day of the year so far, so everyone's probably actually in the pub. Aren't they, Barty? Yeah? Where I should be. Yeah? But pubbed out. Going out tomorrow instead. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Did I end my dry spell? What dry spell? Hello, Jess. How are you? This is exciting entertainment, isn't it? The bloody police helicopter outside my house now. For Christ's sake. Bertie, police are overhead. Yeah, police. Bertie, bite police. Yeah, Bertie, bite the police. We don't like the police, do we? Bite them. Go, Bertie, go bite. Go bite helicopter. Go on. Bertie, kill. Bertie, kill helicopter. Go on. He's not doing it. Drinking in Anglesey. A long time since I've been to Anglesey, Shabba, but I don't remember there being a lot going on. My holiday to North Wales is in June. Even though I already live in North Wales, I'm going to a different part of North Wales for my holiday. We're having a long weekend, aren't we, Bertie? Yeah, we're having a long weekend. Go to caravan. Go to caravan. Yeah. Bertie and Andrew go caravan. The police helicopter's disappeared. They've not caught up with me. The camouflage that is my house has helped out. Right. We need some content ideas for tonight, Barty. We're going to struggle if it's just me thinking. Alexa, what should we do on Drinking with Andrew tonight?
I don't know that one.
Brilliant. Alexa, you are, as always, useless.
I don't know that.
Alexa, you are useless.
I'm happy to hear how I can improve. You can always say, I have feedback.
Alexa, I have feedback.
Sure, tell me what's on your mind.
I want to have your babies.
Thanks for the feedback.
Fantastic. There we go. Alexa's happy. No bunker yet. The council got rid of the bunkers in the 90s, which is a bit annoying, really, when, you know, Putin's on about chucking nukes about, and then you find out your local council has got rid of the fallout shelter. So chances of survival, nil. Thanks for that, Wrexham County Borough Council. As always, doing an excellent job. Closing down life-saving facilities, probably in favour of another pay rise for the councillors. Well, there we go. Shed house static. It doesn't sound, Shebba, like you're too sure where you are at the minute. I think the ale's got to you. Don't need bins though, do you? You know, that's just a luxury item, isn't it? They don't have fucking bins in Rwanda, do they? You know, in the fucking mud flats and whatever. Just first world problems, Shebba. First world problems, that. See if any houses come up in for sale that meet my criteria, Bertie. Oi. No. No. Bertie. Stop barking. Bertie. Fuck's sake. Bertie, come. I was bad at. I've not got, have I? Because as A, that was tomorrow. That was going to be tomorrow, and B, I can't go because my brother-in-law's got COVID, so we're not going. Honestly, call yourself a fan. You've not kept up to date with these developments, John. You need to be a better fan. So yeah, no trip to Barrow. It's been postponed until June. Yeah, to be fair, Shab, but if the nukes go off, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to Kidderminster in time. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's back. I'm not going on the canal. I'm not bloody Harrison Ford, am I, going down freaking Llangollen Canal? It's just not happening. Oh, here goes. A 4-bed detached house. 450 grand. Brian, give us 450 grand so I can buy this house. Sorted then. Which I've done. The garden's not very big, but it's got a double garage. A separate dining room for the business. I need 450 grand. Can't be too difficult, can it, Batty? Hello, Pat. How are you? Yeah, there's nothing here. This 3-bed detached house. Stables Cottage. Don't look very big though. No, definitely not very big. Need a big house, don't we, Barty? Big house with a big garden for you to run around in and lots of room for the business. Do you like a big garden? Would you? I am the Wrexham owner. As we know, it's just a front. saying that Ryan owns it. We all know the truth. It is owned by me. Yeah. But the houses are going crazy. Fuck me. 500 grand for a 4-bed semi. Fucking hell. A 5-bed detached, 525 grand. Well, where's that? Oh, fucking middle of nowhere. I need to live within walking distance of Wetherspoons. If I'm not within walking distance of Wetherspoons, there's just no point. Within walking distance of the pub, don't we, Batty boy? Yeah. Bloody hell, 750 grand. Not be living there. 1.5 million quid. Definitely not be living there. See if there's anything in Prestatyn, sorry, Barty. Go live by the beach. You want to go live by the beach? Yeah. Do you? Do you want to go live by the beach? Yeah, nothing exciting there either. Where do I want to live? Over at Los Angeles. However, that is unlikely to happen. Plus slight risk of earthquakes. When I was young, yeah, I always wanted to go and live in the Lake District. But I can't be asked now. You need to be where there's a community that you like, so pretty much Wrexham for me. There you go. How am I looking? Not too shabby. That'll do me. Right. No, I regularly do. Right, let's get link in chat. See if anyone comes on. Link is there now. We've got 40 people watching. Feel free to pop on and come say hello and keep me company. I vaguely debate whether I need to cook some food in a bit. I could make some spaghetti bolognese, or I could order a KFC or some of the fine takeaway. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure the mince is going to last another day, to be honest. 8 years away from my dream of cat. Oh, you're going to go and live with Ryan, are you? Ryan, Shabby wants to come and live with you. There you go, sorted. Ryan Reynolds. There we go. Actually, we could put this to a vote, couldn't we? Let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. Try and get a banner on. done that? No, I haven't. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. The vote is now live. Oh, what's going on here? Kathy's in. Hello, Kathy. Steve's in. Welcome, Steve. Rich is in. Welcome, Rich. There we go. Right, we've got a vote. First to 5. Right, so we got 1 for Cooking with Andrew at the minute. We'll go with the first to 5. We've got 2 for Cooking with Andrew. We have not got a clear winner yet, have we, Barty? We've got 3 for Cooking with Andrew. There's no cats here, Kathy. In the meantime, I'm looking at the takeaway menu. We've got 4. Hang on. We've got 4 votes. Is it 4? Is it 5? Is the Tat Doctor voted as well? Evening, Ian. I'm looking at the takeaway menu. Just seeing what offers they've got on. Big Al's Burger, Waffles and Shakes. Oh, bloody hell, phone chargers. I can order a phone charger from the takeaway. It's novel. Ooh, there's 20% off at the Smoke Shed. Let me just see what they've got on offer. We've got Build Your Own Burgers. Barty, stop it. Stop it. We've got steak. We've got ribs. Got some burgers. Some wings. Pimp Your Own Fries. Nachos. We've got Donna's. For the onion rings, Christ. They've got a lot of drinks. I'm not saving up for the hotel room now. Thinking of moving? I'm not mortgageable, so I won't be moving anytime soon. Rich has voted for Cooking with Andrew as well. Nobody has voted for takeaway. No one's voted for takeaway, Barty. Shocking. I'm going to have a look what this Build Your Own Burger is before I make a decision. I've got a minimum spend of 10 quid. Let's get the screen share on. Hi, Derek. Can't see Derek in. Yeah, I don't see Derek here. Right, anyway. Right. What have we got? Delivery. Divines are 15 quid minimum spend at the Thai. Bloody hell. Could get a curry and die. It's still not tried the Mexican yet. 14 quid minimum order. I don't think I'll be trying that either. Right. 10 quid minimum order. Oh, we've got hot dogs. If I wanted to build my own burger, what options have I got? Oh, doner meat, cheese, sausage, mozzarella, pulled pork. How much is all that? £13.90. Bloody hell. With just about every option going. What is dirty fries? What are dirty fries? We can add a chicken burger. So you can have a combo beef and chicken burger. That could be interesting. What are dirty fries? Does anyone know what dirty fries are? I'll Google it. What are dirty fries? There we go. Oh, look at this now. We're not having this. Cheese, bacon, onions. Onions? Not to be having that, am I? Good Lord. Criminal. Absolutely criminal. Fries with chili. Don't you be trying to get me sucked into this, Kathy. The bloody onions. Good evening, Don. That's Don, that is, Ian. You. He's just changed his YouTube name. Right. Do I go for a burger with all the trimmings? And I mean like all the trimmings. Or do I go for cooking? What do you reckon, Bertie? Maybe I should save the build your own burger for a special occasion, and when I haven't got stuff in the fridge that's going to run out. I'll leave that for now. Burger. It is tempting to challenge him to make me a burger with literally everything on it and see how they get on. But I think we're gonna make some spaghetti bolognese from scratch. I think, although I may need to go and sniff the meat. What's the point of voting? Take no notice. Do you not understand how democracy works? It's exactly how democracy works. When's anyone ever paid attention to a vote? Hey. Make your own burger at home. That wouldn't be saving the planet. Right. Cans there. Right. Got link in the chat. See if anyone wants to pop on. Well, I'm going to attempt to make this food. We're bloody dangerous, this party now. We're going to set fire to the house. We're going to set fire to the house when Andrew makes food. Yeah. I could actually make a burger rather than a spag bowl. It would have to be a burger sandwich because I haven't got any burger bun things. But maybe that's an option actually. Let's see how much mince I've got. I've not got a huge amount of mince, but I reckon I could make a burger sandwich. What are you watching, Deadpool? Supposed to be watching me? Watching me cook a burger. I'm going to make a burger by hand. Yeah, burger sandwich, I think. Should we chop up a pepper as well? Fry a pepper to put in with it? Yeah? Burger and pepper sandwich. Sound good to you? Yeah, sounds good to me. True cooking with Andrew with this party. Right. Let's get a frying pan. Upgraded with frying pan. This is probably going to need an egg round of it. Hang on, I better have a look on. BBC recipes. Here we go. How to make a beef burger. There we go. BBC Good Food. What do I need to do? Yes. Yes, I agree. Tip mince into a bowl with, ignore the onion, with an egg, and then mix. Right. Let's get a bowl. We get an egg. Better have an egg. There's no onion involved in any burgers that I make. Right. Get an egg. Just by coincidence, I have one egg left. There we go. Eggs in. Whoa. Right. Mince is going in now. There we go, the mince is in. I wash my hands because it's touch raw meat. Right. Let's go back to the BBC. Right, I've tipped the mince into I've tipped the mince into a bowl. I've got to mix it now. How do I mix it? What does that mean? How do I mix something? I've got a whisk. Let's try this with the whisk. There we go. Get that goodness nicely mixed there. No clue what I'm doing. What am I supposed to do now? Roll the mixture into balls. Okay. Use your hands. Wait a minute, I've got a whisk. Right. I mean, it's not sticking together at all. I'm going to make it into 2 burgers. Oh, hang on. I think I need to. This is not going well at all. I'm going to put some butter in the frying pan before I do anything else. big lump of butter. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Get that fried away. Right. And then I'm going to make... Oh crap. Oh, I dropped some mince. Right. Right. Oh, a little butter. Get around the pan. There we go. Right. First patty is in and cooking. Let's get the second one done. I should have used meat with a higher fat content for this, really. Not the extra lean mince. Right. Here we go. Come on. Stick together. Oh, come on. I thought the egg was supposed to bind it. It's doing nothing. It's doing nothing for it. Right. There we go. I'll shortly be producing a new series, Food Poisoning with Andrew. Right. Lana's going to love the mess I've made of that cooker as well. Never mind, we'll tell her. Get some bread. This isn't going well at all. It's not going well. So that doesn't look good, does it? It doesn't look like a burger's supposed to look like. I was going to cook a pepper as well. I want to make a cheesy pepper. Can I just put grated cheese in this? Just like cut it in half. So look, how to make cheese peppers. Cream cheese peppers, that's what I want. Add it on button there now. Can't cope with this. Nothing wrong with beating your meat. Alright. Now I make cream cheese peppers. Yeah, I don't know about them. I want to. Oh, Jesus Christ. All I know is how do I make it? Oh, why is it so difficult? Stop giving me pictures. I don't know how it works. I don't know what the ingredients are. Pepper and cream cheese, not hard. Bacon, stuff that, it's going in the frying pan. Right. Right, we're doing cream cheese peppers in the frying pan. Putting a big wedge of cream cheese in the pepper. There we go. That's it. Right, there we go. They're now there frying away. Oh, Ian's off. Take care, Ian. You take the seeds out. What seeds? Right. Alright, well that's cooking away. I'm going to get some bread because I haven't got any buns. Yes, oh God. Why is the bread falling apart? I've literally only just bought you. I'll get that bread again. Right. I think we're going to need to do 2 beef burger sandwiches. The bread is not very big. One. Let's make another one. So I'm cooking I'm frying burgers from scratch, properly from scratch. It's not done well. And I'm also frying some cream cheese peppers. Which is also not gone well. I am not a chef. Right. Get the burgers on. Get the brown sauce out. Right. First burger sandwich made. Make the second one. Let's flip my cream cheese. Peppers. Boom. Sandwiches are made. I'm beginning to understand why people bake rather than fry the cream cheese peppers, but never mind. I'm going to get those off the frying pan now as well. Look at that. Culinary perfection right there. Boom. There we go. I am the master chef. Are you in my seat? Come on, move. You're in my seat. Move. Move. Thank you. There we go. Yes. That is the meal of champions. Right, let's try one of these fried pepper things. No, actually not bad. The cream cheese is going everywhere. It's not looking good. No onions have been involved in the making of this meal. I need to turn one of these lights off. There we go. Good boy. This is single blokes cooking at its finest. Yes, these have been fried. stuffed peppers, stuffed with beef burger remnants and cream cheese. You don't see this on any other cooking channel. All right. Let's eat some burger sandwich. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I think I've missed my calling in life. I've also lost my can of cider. Where have I put my cider? No, that's not it. Oh, whoa! That was nearly dangerous, Barty. Oh, there we go. Andrew makes good tasting burgers. And to think, you're all going to be watching me eat a takeaway. What's the matter with you? Eh? You're not enjoying watching me eat food that I've cooked from scratch by my very own hands. That is true. I have saved some money. Don't think this mince would have lasted until tomorrow. Emma, You have missed me cook burgers from scratch and make stuffed peppers from scratch. Both of which are almost edible. I mean, awful. Bloody finest cooking ever, this. The meat is brown, it's not pink. Stuffed peppers, amazing stuffed peppers, cooked by hand there. Did I bake them? No, I fried them. I'm not a baker. Oh, bloody hell, he's loose. You've seen Emma in. Have you asked Emma out on a date yet, Dave? What have we got here? There we go. We haven't got the blow by blow here. So Emma says, she's good, thanks. How are you? Dave says, I'm good, thanks. How's your day been? Been lovely here. Emma, but look, come on, like the two of you, cut to the chase. Never mind this bloody small talk business. Let's get down to the bloody down and dirty, shall we? This is the smaller burger. It's mostly just bread. Oh, you're going to sleep down there. We're still waiting for Dave's killer line to come back here. He's working something to knock Emma's socks off. What's the matter? Do you feel like you've been replaced by a laptop? No laptop can ever replace Patty. Bloody hell, Dave, come on. We can do better than this. Just tell her you've been on a cocaine-fueled orgy or something like that. So, right, whose move is it next? It's Emma's move next, isn't it? She's currently speaking emoji, which I've spoken to her about several times before. We don't speak emoji on this channel. Ball's in Emma's court now. What's she going to do next? Price, come on. Get something in there. You speak emoji. I did not speak about right. You're not supposed to be arguing with me. It's not the objective. You're trying to get a date with Dave the Gent here, not be arguing with bloody me. I do not speak emoji. Dave, I think she needs a little prompt. Say something, I don't know, say something sexy to her or something. Tell her she looks good, something like that. Pay her compliments. There you go. Tell her emojis look hot or something like that. Hello? You don't look impressed. Hello? You're talking to me? Are you talking to me? Where's Andrew? Where's Andrew gone? Can you see Andrew? Where is he? Can you find Andrew? Where's Andrew gone? Where's Andrew? Hey? Where's Andrew? I'm not sure I can eat any more of this food. I'm going to have a little bit more of the stuffed pepper. Okay, I've done that. I think what's going to happen here, Barty, is that despite the cost of living crisis, I'm going to chuck some food away because I am full. I have filled my stomach. I'll take a little bit more of the burger. But, yeah, no, stomach full. What's your pepper stuffed with? There, you see, there you go. Emma knows how to do the innuendo. She wants me to stuff something for her. I'll be back. Oh, it was nice of you to accompany me for that trip, wasn't it? Didn't move a muscle, did you? Hey? No. Right, let's get the cider back out. What's going on here now? Right, so plug your laptop in. Right, we'll put link in the chat so we can, Barty, see if we can get anyone to come live with us. Keep us company on this. Barty's not going to be able to help you now. He'll make the innuendos. I'll be pouncing on him. Right. There we go. Right. There is the link. There we go. There we go. Go. Yeah. Good boy. Hmm? You're a good boy. Yeah. Good doggy. Hmm? What are you doing, hey? Hmm? What you doing? What are you doing, hey? You are just beautiful boy. Are you a beautiful boy? Yeah. You're a good boy. You're just a good doggy. Yeah. Good boy. Still haven't got anyone to come live. What the hell? What would you like it to be stuffed with, Emma? Right? Do you think you're a cat? Do you think you're a pussycat? Hmm? Better not say that word, had we? Because you go try and chase pussycats, won't you? Yeah. Exactly. Where's Phil's probably working? Exactly, Shane. There's not many people use that as an opening line. What have you been up to today? I went to a cocaine-fueled orgy. Perfect. What's going on in the news? What's he barking at? The Ukrainians have sunk a Russian warship. UK government's been sued. Hottest day of the year. Twitter's fighting Elon Musk. Richard Osman's leaving pointless. A tiny monkey has been born at a zoo. Wild animals on the streets of Rio de Janeiro. There you go. Oh, and we're exporting people to Rwanda. So I'll comment on that. Oh, certainly Phil looks like he was born in 1922, so that would make sense. I haven't got anything for pudding apart from Scotch eggs. Scunthorpe have been relegated. Goodbye to the scum. And Lincoln have lost 3-2 to Portsmouth. Brilliant. 3 games of the season to go, though. We are 8 points off relegation, so hopefully we should survive. Thank you, Dawn. Very kind of you to say. I hope all is well over in Australia. Oh, there we go. I'm beginning to regret getting the match at the Magnus. Thatcher is nicer. Are we having Magnus? Are we having Magnus? Are we? Are we having Magnus? Yeah. Oh, he's a good boy. Eh? Is he not? No. No barking. Batty. Batty. Yes, better. Right, anyway, where were we? Port Villa, well, thank you for that. Never mind whether Port Vale have won. Get back to flirting with Dave the Gent. Whereas Dave, you're going to have to make a move here on Emma. Like I say, just speak to her, see what develops. At the minute, she's too busy speaking to me. She's only got eyes for me at the moment. Dave, you need to make your move before you lose her to me. You got to get in there and swoop, strike while the iron is hot. Or semi-tepid, whatever temperature it happens to be. Pretty Robbie Williams. There's no Ryan Reynolds, is he? 3 games to go. Mind you, the team that we're 8 points clear of has got a game in hand. So maybe we're only 7 points clear. We need one more win. Who's a good boy? Who's coming back later in the year? I'm not coming back later in the year. You a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah. Can you settle? Settle. Good boy. Good doggy. Good evening, Victoria. How are you? Right. We've had this debate before. Sorry, Victoria. Oh, we've already done the vote, I'm afraid. That's already gone. We'll have to go for a different banner now. There we go, that'll do. Right. Where was I? Right. Stoke and Newcastle, as we have discussed and agreed on this channel, one and the same place. It's all Stoke Castle. They're right next to each other. There's all the same place. Bloody hell. 50% are the OnlyFans. If we're going on that, Christ's sake, you're not a man to pay money for anything. For a £10 lunch, that's in Manchester. A bloody nightclub. Go away. I'm not hearing any indignant protestations that Stoke and Newcastle are different places here, so I assume we finally agreed that I am correct on this point, which is excellent. Because as we know, for God's sake, definitely not fake news. We've scientifically proven it more than once. Right, there's the link. Man United, forget about Man United. Lincoln City's the key. You're supposed to be flirting with Emma here. Not talking about bloody Man United. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah? You're a good boy. Nobody's buying anything on eBay. Terrible times. You know, if I actually was bothered. Don't look at me. Advertising dashboard. That's right. Trading. Dana Martin and Victoria are flirting with each other. Got my team. There's only one team we talk about on this channel. That is the Mighty Imps, Lincoln City Football Club. As we know, the greatest football club to have never graced the Premiership yet. Only a matter of time. Once we get some kind of billionaire investment, we'll be up there in the Premier League. That is the plan. If you are a billionaire and you're watching this now, we have two asks. Firstly, give me a few million quid. I'm not too greedy. 5 million will do. And secondly, buy Lincoln City and turn them into a force to be reckoned with. Bloody Spurs. Lincoln City. So yeah, there's a billionaire watching this. 5 million to me, please. The rest to Lincoln City. Not a greedy man. 5 million quid would give me enough to live on. You know, I probably would. You know. Go away. No, Ryan unfortunately cannot invest in Lincoln because he already has a football club, and you can't have two. So sadly, I'm afraid Ryan will not be investing. Plus, he's not a billionaire, is he? So, you know, at the end of the day, he's too poor for my club. Good boy. Next scan, Bertie. Yeah, next scan, boy. Leicester City again, not Lincoln. The only football team we recognise on this channel is Lincoln City. No other football teams exist, do they, Batty Boy? No, they don't. You put the cushion there. Hey, look. Batty, Andrew, move cushion now. Come on. Let me come up. Batty, obey. Up. Batty, don't walk off from me. Come back here. Come. Don't you walk away from me. Come here. Here, come. No, come here. Batty, come on. Come up here. Come on. Up. Batty, good boy. There we go, Batty. Settle. Good boy. There we go. Bugger. Oh, that's not good. It's cider all over me. Yes. Exactly, Victoria. Follow Lincoln City. That's the future. Right. We've still got no guests coming in. No losers in Lincoln. We're a brilliant team. Some would say the best team in Lincoln, which is an accolade in itself. Right. There you go. I mean, there's not many teams can say there's the best team in Lincoln. Welcome, Zane. How are you? Have you promoted me to Sky News yet? Obviously, that needs to happen. There's a matter of priority. Oh, here we go. It's sneaking back in now. It's sneaking back in. I'm well known for a love of clubbing in Stoke. Often seen staggering out of nightclub at 2:00 in the morning, clutching a handbag. I had one of those giant inflatable penises as well. What now? What? Oh, there's no need for it. Patty. Patty, no need. No, she's not shared her weekend plans yet. You might have a chance, Dave. She might be free. This could be it. This could be the weekend where she's finally free. She's available to go out. We could take her on a date to local harvester. She's got some of that Hunter's chicken she likes, Dave. Don't get her anything too fancy. She don't like it. Get her Hunter's chicken to be happy. Maybe one of them barbecue chicken. Oh, yeah, the same thing. Hunter's chicken. It's barbecue sauce, isn't it? I can't remember now. It's wrapped in bacon or something. We don't do bacon in this house. A bacon-free house, this one. The chat's gone quiet. What emoji is saying? I'm saying, what have we said about emoji? Be literally on the screen. You can't be using them. Here's Dave using them as well. This is an emoji-free zone. I have to start banning people for use of emojis soon, just to, get message across. Nightmare. Taking over the world, these emojis. Evening, Nick. I'm attempting to do well on this King's Quest game, and I'm doing very badly. I'm not doing well at it at all. What are emojis? Don't you start, Mr. Dobbins. I've none of this. Emojis are a crime against humanity. Honestly, the world went to shit when they invented texting. Oh, I've got a message on eBay. I haven't included a picture of the. Oh, here we go. I've got somebody messaging me here. You haven't included a picture of the spine, so please can you confirm that it is not broken, creased, rippled, or leaning / slanted? I'm very interested if the spine is flat. You'll find it far easier to sell uncommon books if you include spine pics and description. Thanks, Steve. Steve, I'm afraid I'm not even going to reply to you. Not interested in people who message me telling me how to run my business. Thank you. No, it's not sold, Victoria. He's not even getting a reply to his message. Exactly, yeah. If he'd messaged me to say, have you got a picture of the spine or anything, he may have got a response, but I can't be bothered when people are all right, there we go. Yeah, it does me head in when they message you trying to tell you how to run your business. Like, it's just got trouble written all over it. I don't even understand how he thinks he's going to get a reply. Oh, hang on. We've got a guest popping in. Let's have a look, see which beautiful lady this is. Oh, crap. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me
the,
okay?
yeah, I can hear you. Are you in the Tesla?
Yes, I'm driving home from Glasgow.
What have you been doing in Glasgow?
Moving stuff from house to house.
Ah, right, okay. So you've got a full boot, have you?
Yeah, it's sort of this is I think it's the third car, my car, we've done 3 trips, 2 cars, one other car, and a van,
Christ.
and we've still got another 2 trips to do.
No.
So,
You must be fucked.
I'm pretty knackered, I must admit.
Okay,
But I have my energy here. Look,
Is that a McAfee?
it is the world's greatest coffee next to Alka.
I've gone Al Cafe free. I've run out of coffee, and I am not replacing
What are you drinking instead?
Magnus.
You're just gonna drink ciders in the day.
Every time I feel the need for a coffee, I'm going to drink a can of cider instead. I feel that's a more effective plan.
Yeah. So how's it been going?
I am. You missed the bit where I made burgers from hand and stuffed peppers from hand, which
Right.
unfortunately, due to the fact that my stomach is not as big as it used to be, I wasn't able to eat all of the lovely, very nice tasting meal that I made for myself. And I had to chuck half of it in the bin. Nothing obviously
Your
to do with.
flatmate not want it?
Pardon?
Did your flatmate not want some?
No, he's in Pembroke at the minute. He's on his holiday.
All right. Good.
It's just me and the dog. And he took one look at it, and
Right.
for some reason decided he didn't want to eat any of it. Can't understand why, because he normally eats stuff off the streets, but
All right.
evidently he decided that
I
my
just
cooking.
got a fillet of fish.
Do you like those? I'm not a fan of those.
Didn't like you cooking.
I don't like the.
A fillet of fish. I'm not. No. I only got it because it was 99p.
Fair enough.
That's the only reason I bought. And I wanted a coffee as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered.
I don't know why. There must be people who like them because they still make them, don't they? But I've never met anyone in my life that says they like a fillet of fish burger and it's like their first choice.
It tasted okay, but I wouldn't. No way would I pay £3 or whatever it's supposed to be. I'd rather have like a Big Mac or something like that. 99p is probably not that bad, but I suppose it's fish, isn't it? It's probably like cod or something. So it's expensive.
Kez says he got a fillet of fish too for 99p. Described it as vile.
Well, mine was like red hot. I could hardly pick it out the cardboard that it gave me, so they've obviously just microwaved it.
Well,
Just
at least they've
like
actually.
I don't think I've ever had anything that hot before from the McDonald's.
They were probably it's probably the first time somebody's ever ordered one from there. Probably panicking, not knowing what to do.
Maybe. It was pretty empty as well, the McDonald's, although they seem to be very polite.
I've had it before where I've had stuff and it's still been like bitten into it and the juices have come out and they've been like lava. I think that was at KFC.
Yeah. Right. I'm not a big fan of KFC either.
Sacrilege. You can't come on this channel and say you're not a fan of KFC.
I don't mind KFC. I'd eat KFC, but I'd probably rather go somewhere else.
First KFC, the first choice for many people in Wrexham.
Burger King is the best.
I don't think I've had a Burger King since the pandemic. They
I haven't had one for a long time. I like the bacon XL burger.
I'm not a fan of bacon.
Can't beat bacon.
I've been talking to a lady in work, just talking, nothing controversial, and she is a vegan.
Oh, vegan.
Something like that, yeah. So, some new religion thing. She's been explaining to me about the vegans and what they do. Which apparently they don't eat meat, so I can't really understand.
Yeah, I don't think I could stop eating meat. Although I have had quite a lot of the meat-free stuff recently, and it's quite nice actually.
Is that because it's always the stuff that's on discount?
Yeah, it's 10p or something like that.
Every time I go into Morrison's and have a look for the reduced stuff, it's always bloody plant-based crap, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, plant-based mints and stuff. It's actually quite nice. I quite like it. But
I miss the days when I could go in there and I could get like a bloody paella for 10p or something.
Yeah.
But now
I know what you mean.
They do this thing, don't they, where they box up all the stuff and then they sell it on an app just before it's frozen. So now all the good stuff goes there. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
It's ruining my, I used to like being able to eat random crap that I'd never heard of before because it was 10p. I did get an apple pie for 9p yesterday. No, 7p. 7p it was actually 7p. Bargain.
It never gets below 10p at my place.
I know it was reduced to 10%. It was 70p originally.
Right.
I'm well happy.
Yeah.
But I think once I've paid off my debts, though, I will return to Marks and Spencer's.
That sounds a bit lavish.
Yeah, I'm gonna live the lifestyle that I should have been living these last few years. It's going to be champagne and caviar every night for me. I'll be buying some of them £100 bottles of wine that they've got in the in that bar we went to in Wrexham. Living life of Riley. Hot dog. Kez is eating hot dog fried rice. What's hot dog fried rice, Kez? I've come across that before. Can you buy that at Aldi?
What's that?
Hot dog fried rice.
Hot dog fried rice?
Yeah, hot dog fried rice, says his head.
That sounds horrible, but it might be actually quite nice. I had a hot dog pizza from, I think that was Aldi. But I wasn't impressed with that.
The only time I've had a hot dog, it's been, a proper hot dog.
I've got to go home and I've got to unload my car ready for the boot sale in the morning. So I can't even just go straight to bed.
You could.
And I've got a church on the way back.
You could, of course, just take the stuff that's in the back of your car direct to the boot sale and sell it there, and not tell Joe. Just say there's been a robbery.
I don't think she'd be too happy.
So somebody's robbed the car overnight. And by coincidence, I've got 100 quid extra here.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather pick up all the taps. I'm not going to have any space if I go with it for a full car, so I won't be able to buy it. I really don't know. I haven't been listing for the last few weeks, but I've been sourcing. So, you know, I've literally got nowhere to put anything. And I'm selling quite a lot of Joanne's stuff as well. So like, she's having to clear out. Quite a lot of it will go on eBay and Etsy as well. So there's a lot of stuff coming from her as well.
I've not done any listing for ages, but I've not done any sourcing either. So my stock is going down, which is good. Actually got an empty shelf in the unit now.
Yeah, that's the reseller dream, isn't it? Empty shelf.
Unheard of. You
should get to the car boots this weekend and fill the shelf up.
No, I don't even think I'm going to go to any car boots this year. I want to get through. My backlog.
Yeah.
And if I go to car boots, I'll just end up having a bigger backlog. Am I taking a note from Derek as to what a man will do for love? Do you mean stealing their stuff to put on eBay and Etsy? That's what I'm picking up here, Victoria.
Well, tomorrow I've got to empty the main bedroom completely because the plasterer comes on Monday.
Are you not doing the plastering yourself?
No, I did do the plastering myself in a lot of the other rooms, or pretty much all the other rooms. But the last room I did, I had to do the ceiling, and it really hurt my shoulder. It took about 6 months for my shoulder to recover, so I decided to get a quote in, and he's going to do it for 550 quid, which I thought was worth paying just not having to do it. So,
fair enough.
Yeah. I do usually do it though. I don't mind doing a bit. I do all the other work. I've been tiling and stuff like that since the last couple of weeks. So I've got 3 cats coming into the house. So I'm gonna have cats on the inside and cats on the outside. So I will be the cat cover. But next week I'm going to really try and list. I really need to get some stuff on.
Have you seen a reduction in your sales since you stopped listing?
Yes, big reduction. I think I'm like a third of what I normally do.
Jesus.
I mean, my weekly totals is terrible at the moment. But I'm putting it down to not listing. I think it would be down anyway because I think people are worried about buying stuff, but people are still getting sales, aren't they? So, yeah, Etsy's basically non-existent at the moment. I don't know why that's gone so bad.
I'm probably at about 40% of what I would be if I was listing.
Yeah.
I'm still getting sales every day at the minute, so I'm not too bad because with not sourcing, I don't need any money coming in, so every sale is a bonus.
Yeah, that's another problem. I'm spending I don't know, maybe £200 every weekend, and not actually selling the stuff.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. I would fast run out of
So I
money
have
if I was
sold,
certain.
I have sold quite a bit on Facebook Marketplace though, as in like furniture and stuff. So I've got rid of a lot of my stuff. So obviously we've got the two houses coming together, sort of thing. So there's been a lot of like on eBay type stuff I've been trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
But people just don't want to pay anything, you know.
Well, no,
I've got 3
if
chests
I
of drawers. Yeah,
I
I've got
buy
3
stuff
chests
in
of drawers that I think I'm going to end up burning.
I won't pay a lot for stuff on Marketplace because I know that sooner or later somebody's going to be selling something for peanuts on there.
Yeah. Depends how desperate you want the thing, I suppose. I mean, I sold a fridge on there today, one of those little mini fridges.
Oh yeah.
I got eBay prices for that, but they were going camping this afternoon or something, so they were desperate to get one.
I used to bang those on there. I used to sell those on Facebook as well, actually. I used to buy them in the charity
Yeah,
shop.
I sell them on it.
I'd pick them up in a charity shop for £4 or £5. I'd bang it on Facebook Marketplace for 15 quid, and it'd be gone within a day.
Yeah,
But
I sell them on eBay.
I've not seen any in a while for a while.
No, I haven't actually. I did pick up 2 when I was down at Richard's boot sales. I listed them today. Well, I took photos of them today. But yeah, I haven't actually picked up any up here for ages.
He's saying, was that one of the fridges sourced on his patch? Sounds like it's not.
No, it wasn't one, but I did take photos of them today. They both work, and one of them looked like it. I don't know what they'd done with it, what they kept in it, but it was really manky and horrible.
Yeah.
They probably kept dead bodies in it or something. Anyway, I cleaned that up in the bath. It looks nice now. So I'll sell it as hardly used.
You didn't turn it on when it was in the bath, did you?
No, I didn't do that.
Could have been dangerous.
Can you actually see me at all? Is it just a black screen? It looks like it's a black screen. Yeah.
It's black at the minute.
I'm on the motorway, so there's no street lamps.
You look like the kind of person the American police hate at the moment. That's probably going to get me demonetised now, isn't it? As soon as you mention the conflict that is happening in a country that is east of us, between a bigger country that is further east of us and this particular country, you get demonetised.
Yeah, I think I got an email about that from YouTube saying that you can't.
Yeah, me too. Which makes sense as to why every episode of Drinking with Andrew since the conflict started has been demonetised. Because I keep banging on about it.
Here's a question. I don't know if you'll be able to answer it, but somebody in the chat might. But you'll have to read it out because I can't see the chat.
Okay.
My son sold something on Depop. I don't know anything about Depop. I've never sold on them before. But the person has bought it, and my son's had an email saying that he'll get the money once it's been delivered. So
Yeah,
I'm assuming is that normal?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, they've used Depop payments, and it's
Right.
it's not instant payments anymore. If they had been paid into PayPal, it's just it'd have been fine. But they've used Depop payments, which is Stripe.
Right. So,
Same
and
on.
also the guy has messaged saying that his house number isn't on the address, and just given the number in a message.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
That's no good, because that sounds dodgy to me.
That's exactly the same as it would be on eBay.
Right. So if he posts it, he's not going to be covered.
Yeah, if he'd probably be covered by Depop, but if he raised a dispute with his bank, they'd just say it's not the right address. So we did a chargeback.
Right.
It wouldn't be covered. Depop probably would cover it because they're pretty lax.
Right.
But he'd not be covered on a chargeback.
The chargeback's quite common on Depop, do you think?
The chargebacks are common on anywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. I think it's like a 40 quid jumper. So it's a decent amount of money, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I'd be saying you'll have to correct your address on Depop.
So you reckon just cancel it and get him to buy it again? Right?
That's what I would do. I would not be shipping it to an incomplete address.
Right. I'll take a look at it tomorrow and see what the actual address is on there then. Because I haven't actually seen it. My son just phoned me about it. But he's never sold on anything on there before, you see. So.
Yeah, I had a Depop sale the other day. I don't bother with Depop anymore. It was really good during the pandemic, but it's been shit. It's been shit since Etsy bought it, actually.
I didn't realise Etsy had bought it.
Yeah.
I quite like Etsy as a platform. I just wish I had more sales on them. I was doing really well on it. It's really gone down.
I am eBay only currently. I think I've got one thing listed on Facebook. Just checking that. Every time I listed something on Facebook, I'd bang on a tenner for postage, thinking that'll put people off buying it for delivery. And then every fucking time they paid a 10. Then every time they paid a 10 quid for postage, so I ended up having to fucking ship it anyway. Bastards. Kind of, just putting stuff on Facebook because you couldn't be arsed shipping it. But then I'm like, oh well, I'll put the shipping on for a tenner because I think that gives it a bit of a boost.
I list on the computer. I list on the computer, you see, it doesn't give you that option. It does when you do it on the app though, which is annoying. I think the only way to do it on the computer is to list it on the computer and then edit it using the app and add the postage, which isn't very good, really.
Yeah. I always do it on the app, but I'm not cross-listing it, so I'm just taking pictures for for Facebook. So I'm taking them on my phone and I'm looking at there and then.
Right. Yeah, I cross it, so I cut and paste it from the PC, and then I go to Etsy and Facebook.
Yeah, no, I Facebook stuff is separate to eBay stuff.
Right.
I just need to put more stuff on Facebook, really. I've got a few hundred quid's worth of stuff that I need to put on it. It's just sat in the shipping container waiting for me to get down to it.
much doesn't get listed.
We've got some
I
solid
really
trolleys.
shouldn't go to speak. Sorry?
Got some solid trolleys that I need to put on it actually. They just need a bit of a clean before I put them on.
I've never seen one of them. Let's pick one up.
I've seen them, but normally when I see them, they're not cheap. You know, like
Right.
30, 40 quid, and then that's about what you're going to get for it on Facebook anyway. So it's never been worth it. But they had one for 4 quid in Bernardo, so I thought I'm having that. And then they had another one, right? And then she goes, "Oh, I've got another one. Just come in. Did you just want one?" And I said, "Well, I'll have a look." And I ended up with 2 of them for 8 quid. So
Yeah, well, you can't argue with that.
I mean, they're like 40 to 60 quid on eBay, but I'll put them on Facebook for 40 quid each. I'll probably take 30. I'll be happy enough with that. No fees, no shipping.
See, I'm too greedy, you see. I'll list it on Facebook really expensive, and I don't mind if it sells on it either.
You know, my Facebook stuff is always reasonably priced and exclusively for Facebook.
Yeah.
I used to do. I was the biggest supplier of TVs in the Wrexham area after Curry's at one point, thanks to Facebook.
Right.
We're selling, you know, TVs. I was selling. I sell 2 or 3 a day. At one point, I couldn't get the TVs in quick enough to meet the demand. I was going to the tip shop, you know, the one you went to with me and Richard.
Yeah.
I'd buy all their TVs. I'd list them all, and they'd be gone within a day or so, and I'd have to go back and buy a load more from them. And they weren't getting them in quick enough for me. But they've got a lot more expensive there now.
Right. Have they still got that PS2? That TV
Pardon?
with PS2 built in?
Have they still got what?
PS2.
Oh yeah, no,
PS2
that
TV.
no, he sold that for 150 quid in the end. He told me he got for it.
Right. That's not a bad price.
But I mean, he told me that, and like they were going for about 200 quid at the time. So I think he did all.
Yeah,
Did all right for it not being on eBay.
Yeah, he wanted 200 quid when I was there, I think. That's what he said. I think so, anyway.
They were selling for 400 quid, 400 to 500 quid at one point, so it would have been worth considering, but the value on him's gone. Well, I'll have a look now, actually, see how much they're going for now.
Yeah.
I wanted it for myself, but I wouldn't go above 100 quid with him.
So I don't know if I'd ever bother playing anything like that. I can just imagine me not bothering.
I see the back up again. For one's got here 400 quid plus postage. So the back up in value again.
It probably depends on how many are on eBay at that particular time.
There's one gone on bids here, 113 quid.
Right.
That's a good price for that. That's from Nottingham.
Bargain, that.
No, it is. It is broken.
It's broken.
Yeah, he's not put it as parts only, but he's saying the disc drawer doesn't open properly.
Alright, okay.
And I don't have any controllers for it.
Right.
Yeah, £400 for shipping. So yeah, they've gone back up again. No, I don't think I'll ever see one in a charity shop again.
It's quite rare. I don't think I've ever seen one before. I've seen it on the Nostalgia Nerds channel. He did a review on it, I think.
I'm hoping I'll come across one.
Do you ever watch the 8-Bit Guy?
Are you talking about the bloke that's I had controversy with?
No, no, that's 8-Bit H.
Right.
This is 8-Bit Guy. It's completely
All right. Okay. Arrival.
Yeah. Well, this guy's got like 1 million subscribers. He does like retro computers and stuff. Anyway, he reviewed a talking clock, right, the other day, and I've had this talking clock for sale for about a year, and about a day after his video went live, the talking clock sold. So it happened to be because of his video. So I was pleased with that.
He needs to review some of my stuff then. I'll tell you what I sold the other day, which has been delivered successfully. My first ever pair of speakers.
All right, okay.
Actually, yeah, posted them. I used Parcel Force. It was £8 with Parcel Force, using the Parcel Force marketplace. I probably could have done it with UPS for slightly cheaper, but we get the UPS shop would have just said it's too big for him to take, so I paid the
what I do now, I send everything Parcel Force, anything like really big, because I don't even bother weighing it now. I just say it's 25 kilograms, and then I think the maximum size that I say is that, and I don't have to bother thinking about it. Because you probably could weigh it, measure it, and maybe send it for a couple of pounds cheaper. But I charged like 15 quid for the postage anyway, so I make loads of extra money on that. So yeah, it doesn't really worry me. I'd rather just send it passport, so I can drop it off really easily then as well.
Yeah, they don't give me any issues in the post office with Parcel Force. I turn up with a big fucking massive box. Just take it, no problems at all. I turn up at UPS with a big box. Oh no, sorry, you're gonna have to go somewhere else with that. You have to get a collection on that. And I'm like, but it says on the UPS website that this fits within the dimensions for the store, and the weight and everything. No, can't take that. And then I complain to UPS. You complain to UPS about it, but all they do is say, "Oh, we'll arrange collection for it." And I said, "That's not what you do. I want you to speak to the shop owner and say, these are the dimensions, these are the weights. You should be taking these parcels. Otherwise, what's having it on your website? Not charging me extra to come and collect it."
Yeah, it's pretty crap. I don't really have many problems. There's one Yodel shop that sometimes, I think it depends on who's at the till, they sort of turn their nose up at your items. And what I really hate is when you take a load of eBay stuff and they start to say, are these returns? And that pisses me off. I hate returns anyway. But why do they just assume that everybody's returning stuff all the time?
Well, because
people do actually send returns as well. There's a lorry here with absolutely no lights on.
Excellent. If I have a busy weekend and try and take my parcels to the parcel shop, whichever one I go to, they kick off. You know, I turn up with 30, 40 parcels, so I just sit there and moan about it all the time. And I'm like, this is, if you don't want to take parcels, don't be a parcel shop.
Yeah. I was speaking to my Hermes guy about that. He said that he's happy to, as long as they scan, he's happy to take them. If they don't scan, he doesn't want to take them. I mean, he had took mine when it hasn't scanned because there was a problem. I think it was around like summer last year or something where they weren't scanning in the shop, but the driver scanned them and then it worked. Okay.
Yeah, they won't
he
take
said
everything.
he was turning them down then because he obviously doesn't get paid unless he scans them in the shop.
No, they won't take anything unless they don't scam.
Yeah, I'm a regular there now. I know the guy, so not too bad.
We've got a beautiful lady in the chat. Hello, Natasha. Looking gorgeous as always. Maybe we'll be able to persuade her to come live with us. In which case, I will lose the ability to speak again. No, I go to a parcel shop, and he says, "Oh, I can't take parcels after." It's open until 10 o'clock at night. He says, "I can't take parcels after 7 o'clock." I said, "Why not?" Because it's too much effort. It's our busy. He says it's our busy time. I said, "I'm the only person in the shop. Literally the only person in the shop, and there's two of you working here. Why can't you take? You just don't want it." I just go to a different one now.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while to find the shop that is sort of good for those sort of things. It took me a while to find the Yodel shop, but the guy's quite good there.
I tried the Yodel place. It's at a petrol station, and he's got just a cupboard, and as soon as he's got, say, 10 parcels in there, that's it. It's full. He can't take any more.
Right.
And I'm usually turning up with at least that, if not more. So I'm screwed. So
yeah.
So it didn't work out for me. I said to her, if you open if you put it in the back room or somewhere, he said, I'd be here all the time. It's because Yodel's cheaper. But I said, if you haven't got the room to cope with what I'm bringing to you, there's no point for me. I said, I can't, give you just 5 parcels a day. It's not how eBay works. I've got to get it done by the dispatch date.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think you can beat Hermes, really. I quite like Hermes. I think they're more faster than Yodel. But some of the stuff has to go Yodel just to make it worthwhile posting it, to maximise my profit.
Neil, I don't think Derek's reading the comments, mate. I think he's too busy driving.
Yeah, I can't read any comments. I don't know if I could. It's a bit dodgy because I've got you on like a stick-on windscreen mount thing, and I suppose it's probably a little bit dodgy when you're on the screen. Well, I am going along the motorway, so there's no one around.
I'm going to put the link in the chat and see if Natasha wants to join us. How long does it take you to get from Glasgow then?
It usually takes an hour, but I've got to go and charge the car. It's saying that I'm going to get to the charge with 9% of my battery, and I need to go to the boot terminal.
So how long does the charging process take?
I'll probably be there about half an hour.
It's not too bad.
And that will pretty much fill it up. I don't bother filling up too much on it right now because I'll be So I'm going to the boot sale on the Sunday, so I'll fill it up fully on the way back to the boot sale. And that usually gets me through the week till the next boot sale. Although at the moment I'm going to have to go back to Glasgow, so I'll probably ruin that. But a normal week sees me through.
How much does it cost to charge it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I have free supercharging on it.
But yeah, I need to get an electric car. Mind you, I don't even know if they've got any electric charging points in Wrexham, having said that. I think the council have got a couple in their car park.
Yeah, there's no Tesla superchargers nearby. Because I was looking at that when I was visiting Richard last. I can't remember. There was superchargers. I think he said it was too far to go anyway, so I don't think it would be viable. But if you didn't get a Tesla, you could go to a different supercharger. But it wouldn't be free then, though. It's only free for my particular model at Tesla. So if I went to a different charging place, then I'd have to pay.
I don't think there's anything free around here. There's apparently free charging points in Wrexham.
Tesco's have chargers at the moment. They're free usually. They are around here anyway.
Yeah, nothing at Tesco. What type of car does Derek have? He's got a Tonka car. Oh boy. We haven't persuaded Natasha to come live with us yet, have we? I think we need the chat to persuade her. I'm sure we've got a banner for this one. There we go. Hello, Polishek. How are you? No, I tell you what I miss actually with the cost of fuel is the Range Rover with the LPG conversion.
I don't know how much LPG is. It used to be that if I was going to put LPG on the BMW I had, that was a few years ago. We're getting on to like 10 years now, but I looked at it, it was like two grand to get the conversion, so I never did it.
Hang on. Can I do it? Here we go. We've got a beautiful lady with us. Welcome.
Good evening. Hello. Is that Derek Tapler?
Oh yeah.
Oh hello. I can see you. I can see your face now. Hello. Yeah. Hi. How are you doing?
I do apologise for that. We try and keep it hidden normally, but he's just been caught by a street light. How are you doing? Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Good Friday.
How do you manage to look so like beautiful and I look like shit on a daily basis?
I didn't laugh at what you said. It's just how you said it. Just what is this show? Honestly, I end up laughing at the weirdest of things, but I end up laughing. So I think that's why I come back. Anyway, thanks for that compliment. Yeah, Easter Friday. I don't know what it is. Well, I think it's just been a mum. Woman's work is never done. Mum's work is never done. I was only going to bed at 9, and now I'm here talking to you guys.
Got to be better than being in bed, hasn't it? Well, depending upon what you're doing in bed.
Not a lot. Snuggling up, sleeping. Oh dear. How's everybody? What have I missed this evening?
Well, Derek's Tesla has run out of power by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Tesla, did you say?
Yeah, he's got a Tesla.
Oh, that shouldn't run out of power, surely.
Oh, he's had it at 0% before.
Yeah, well, that's probably just human error, isn't it? Getting caught short.
It's him being too tight.
I'm actually I have itchy feet to get an electric car, but it's way out of my budget for now, and I don't go enough miles. Hey, Rich, how are you? I just haven't got in the habit of putting. Everyone's frozen. Oh no, that's us looking at the chat. Oh my days! I've been out of this for too long.
We'll get you back into it.
I'm not even in the habit of putting an iPad on somewhere and just pressing play with my watch list. There's just God knows how much stuff I want to watch. I've just seen pop up, and you guys could have had sex changes, and I wouldn't have known. You could have had babies, I wouldn't have known. So I'm so sorry. I'm a bit ignorant on what everyone's been up to. So
It's all right.
yeah.
I have had the baby now, but both mother and baby are doing very well.
Barty Jr. And who would Barty mate with if he let him out?
Oh God! Anything that moves. He'd go for the biggest dog he could see and try and hump it.
Oh, he likes punching.
He's
His size and bless him.
He takes after his master. What your puppy? To be fair, I don't tend to go for the biggest lady I can see. I just go for the first. Come on, Barty.
Oh dear.
Go for your babies.
What comparisons can we make from our lives to animals' lives?
Well,
for inspiration.
It is very much me in a dog form.
You're well matched then. Proper companions. Does he go to work with you, or because you work for?
I work from home.
You can't. Oh, do you?
So yeah, he does go to work with me, but it's not a far trip. It's not a very far trip for him. Oh, it's just all right. He's upsetting the neighbours now. I'm walking away while he's barking. I don't want people to know he's my dog waking up the street.
Chris has said, "Don't Tesla have a speaker to chat to people outside? As in, he can sit in his car and he can just scare the hell out of somebody just walking past." And that's what I read from that.
Yeah, you can change the horn to make a sound.
That's nuts, isn't it? Oh, come on. What could you do? What could you do that's so funny?
I know exactly what sound I'd have on it. But it would be a controversial one.
Oh, being inside your brain. Oh, dear. What were you eating, Derek? Crisps, nuts?
Oh, I've got crisps.
Crisps. Oh, they're nice. They're nice.
Like these salted from the boot sale.
From the boot sale. Wow. Are you up north? You used to be down south, and then like a year or 2 years ago, you were up north.
Yeah, I'm in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in the West Midlands years ago. I've been in Scotland for about 20 years.
Oh, that's
been there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My brain doesn't remember that like exact things. It remembers certain things, and other things it's like completely useless. It's funny what I remember. Okay.
He's been there for 20 years, so he's hoping to make his first friends up there soon. That's his ambition.
Try.
Tour. Andrew, have you Monumental Towers?
Yes.
You're not in there anymore, are you?
I am.
You are. Have you got another place as well for stock or something?
I've got a unit. I had an office for a bit, which was great.
Oh, what? Sorry.
And then it was. I loved the office, but I had to give it up because of legal battles that I had to win.
Ah. Okay.
So I couldn't afford to fight the law and have the office. So I swapped the office for an industrial unit. Eric's been to my industrial unit.
Yeah.
I have. Is it still as full as it was?
Yeah. I've had to take on a shipping container as well. I'll be back momentarily.
Freezing. That's the thing is though, it's so cold, isn't it? Mind you, if you're a bloke, it's really different. If you're a woman or a lady, I don't know. I've got different. I'm not going public with my stories yet because I don't know. I'm just keeping a lot of stuff private for now. But just over the years, different storage things have just given me different nightmares. You think one place is like a hallelujah, it's warm, it's got electricity, but it can be totally opposite in terms of productivity, getting stuff done, getting in and out, dragging loads of stuff in, parking, getting in the door, security, other nightmares. I think it's just, is there an ideal? You can think, yeah, go and get somewhere away from home that you can focus on and crack on, but then you've got all the costs, and I think there's so many swings and roundabouts with everything. I think a couple of people I've seen over the years have kind of done full cycle, kind of moved out, moved back in, refitted somewhere.
All my stuff's at home, so I've got like a unit basically just outside my office door. So my office is part of my house.
Yeah.
But then I just walk across a little, maybe 2 or 3 meters, and then there's like a garage where I keep all my stuff.
That's all right, isn't it? Yeah. So you can warm up at home, and you've got this. I think if it's at home and you're paying rent or you're paying a mortgage, and you can just use your land or use your space, or just save on mileage, I think it's the best way if you can. But
I think if you can do it, it's best, because it's so expensive as well, storage. And then, like you say, you've got issues. If it's damp or something like that, you've got to complain to your landlord and all of that. Whereas if my one has a leak or whatever, I can fix it, get it fixed.
Yeah, and customize it as well.
We're gonna have to pause the conversation. We have to pause the conversation because we've had a sale. It's time for Guess the Price with Money Mental UK. It's a number ending in a 0.
350.
No.
Too low. Probably too low.
£5.
Is it plus postage? No, it's not plus postage, is it?
No, I am always free shipping. Shipping is always free with Money Mental UK.
Ah, so it can't be that low, not really, unless it's something you've got.
£9.
Nope.
£2.90.
Posho, lol. Sorry, I best focus on the task in hand. We were told to pause, Derek, weren't we? No talking children.
We still haven't got a correct guess in the chat. We've had 10, 13, 9, 590, 11, 7. None of them correct. We could be here a while.
Do you ever get that when you haven't? Oh, hang on, what careful what I say. When you have an itch to scratch and it doesn't work through the clothing, you keep scratching it and it doesn't seem to relieve itself. Bruise instead.
There's only one solution that I can think of to that problem. Oh, but before we come to that, we have had a correct guess in the chat. Well done, Chris. 15 quid. You do win a picture of my chopper.
Oh, dear.
£15. That's a good price for stuff.
Now, Natasha, you were saying you had an itch you wanted me to scratch.
I didn't quite say that in as many words.
I'm just going with an optimistic perspective here.
Always the optimist. Yeah, it's kind of turning into a, I don't know. Yeah.
We need to distract you from it. That's the only solution.
Look at my notifications. The cap guy in JT is an American reseller who sells loads of caps.
I need to get selling stuff. I need to start selling stuff again. I don't even do YouTube videos anymore.
I make them and then don't edit them, put them up. I've just got oodles of content. So if I lost an arm, it'd probably be really hard to make a video. But if anything happened and I couldn't work, I'd probably just sit there for hours and be able to I could chuck content out. But it's that thing, isn't it? So much content you can make that just does nothing. You can hit go.
I reckon I could just do content with me ranting at the camera on a daily basis about whatever's annoyed me at that particular moment in time. That's probably going to get 1,000 views.
Last thing I heard on that
Ranting with
was Bill's beef, wasn't it?
Mm.
Was it a year ago since I've been? Yeah, it's a year since I've been away. Was it a year and a half since I've been on talking to you lot?
Sadly,
Anyway,
he has ended up being banned from the channel. Although we are talking about doing an unbanned special where I just,
for good behaviour.
but I
Thanks, Project.
I delete
well,
everybody.
Bill burnt his hand today, so you should
burnt his
let him on
hand?
just for that. Yeah, he burnt it making popcorn. It looked really
wow.
bad, actually. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I'm just having a look, Polashek. If I said it right, Polashek.
He also answers to the name of Brian. That's his actual name, is Brian.
Brian's a common theme today.
Yeah, but it's
I haven't
genuine.
actually seen Brian Connolly in EastEnders. I'm that old. I used to watch him in the Brian Connolly show. It's a puppet. Not that I ever have done an impression of him though.
I have watched exactly one episode of EastEnders this year, which is one more than I watched last year.
I haven't watched EastEnders for years. Last time I watched EastEnders, Dirty Den had come back for the first time. I think he went off and came back again, didn't he? But I didn't see that bit.
Yeah, then he got outed as a sex offender or something. So
yeah, I think that it was before that happened. That was how long ago it was. It was like 2000 or something.
Okay, here we go. Here's the lingo. So if Polashek potentially is Polish, because that's all I can deduce from one video on the uploads on your channel.
He is indeed Polish.
Let me see if I can put some words together. No, I can only say negative stuff like nie rozumiem. Oh no, nie non popalo. I've forgotten it. Polskiego to jest dość trudne. Nie rozumiem polskiego. This is just my set phrase I taught myself and learned, and it says I don't understand Polish. It's very difficult, and that's it's a shame because you just don't get to have normal conversations in Polish, really. So just kind of I learned a bit, and I was like, it's just not flowing. We can just pop over to Poland and practice it, but if you already go to other countries instead, you're going to practice that French instead.
I can resolve your problem because if you come to Wrexham, we have a very large Polish community you can practice here with. You don't even have to leave the country. Sorted.
Yeah.
We have Polish supermarkets. You can walk in there and they'll speak Polish to you, no problem. They do it to me when I walk in there and I like trying to ask where something is. So
all I hear is tak and nie. That's all I think from when because they when they're talking amongst themselves, I don't hear many words, but you can always hear a tak, nie, or if it's Slovakian. But there's loads in Peterborough. There's loads of Polish people in Peterborough, but it's not like they go, "Hey, dude, how you doing?" You know, so you can just kind of carry on. It's such. I just find like French is so easy to. Obviously, I'm a French teacher, so I've learned it, but it's so easy for people to learn because they just build on it, and it's regularly. Oh, he's saying it's bedtime, is he? Bath is bedtime.
No, he's not happening. I get spur delay is what the Polish people say to me a lot.
Spur delay.
Spur delay. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, spur delay is usually what they say to me. I won't.
Cool. There is a K word, isn't there? But I don't swear in foreign languages. I teach people good stuff. I refuse to teach my students swear words.
I get called a dupek as well sometimes.
Don't
know. I'm pretty sure it's not a complimentary word.
Is that the carboon sound?
No, I go in the supermarket and then I'm like, well, where's the cider? when it's like, well, they don't do it, and then they think I'm being obstinate and whatever. I don't fucking know, do I? That it's like, it's just the shop, isn't it? To me, I'm just walking into the shop, and it turns out to be like a Polish supermarket, and they think I'm in there being racist or taking the piss or something, and I'm not. I'm just pissed, and I'm looking for cider.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
Happened yesterday. It was called a Dupek. It's on the walk home. It's on the walk home. So I go in there on the walk home
Hmm.
from Wetherspoons, and then we end up just having to go to Morrison's.
What time do they actually shut then? Because a lot of Wetherspoons are open till like
Yeah, I don't stay in there till closing time these days.
I'm just seeing your ticker tape. You didn't learn from last week, did you, with Neil's suggestion on wording to edit it a little bit? Hmm. Oh, so fluent. Oh, dziękuję. Yeah, I'm not fluent, clearly, because I can't think of any words.
What about my fluent Polish? I just spoke Polish then. I don't get any thanks for this Polish. I can go to the bloody effort here.
Do you know what? Whenever I'm on your channel, everyone is super sweet. But when I'm in other people's chats, occasionally there's a few of the like British resellers. There's a couple who I just don't gel with, and occasionally they just say something, or they don't respond to something I say, like talking about cars or something, and they're like, and I'm like, I don't care, I feel like this big, but it's all cool. In the real world, everyone's really lovely and charming, which is that speaks more volumes than.
I doubt that they're subscribed to me, to be honest, because those kind of people don't last long in the chat here.
I think it's quite subtle.
Probably banned them, Andrew.
I've probably banned it.
Oh.
There are some.
I think it's perhaps just some of the older ones where it's like when I used to go to networking, and you'd have a certain type of person, and they'd be all dressed in a similar way, and they're just certain people you just can't have a conversation with. You just can't strike up. You can't get any thread going. They either judge you or you judge them, or there's just a bit of a stalemate. And I suppose it's just, that's it. You're not everyone's cup of tea, and neither are they yours.
I tend to not do well with prudish people. They don't get the humour, unfortunately.
I always thought I was a bit prudish because I always used to get embarrassed when people talk about rude stuff, and it's funny. That's probably why I laugh so much, because it's me dealing with the open conversation that you chuck out there on your channel.
I'm sure I could give you plenty of other things to laugh at as well. You've not even seen me naked yet, so there's always that.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
Never tell me you get nervous, because that's just straight away. I'm going to keep going for that one.
Oh, this is me blushing and lost for words, and I
Excellent.
don't. My channel is called Natasha Natters, so I don't get lost for words. So
this is the effect you normally have on me when you come on. So it's nice to see the table turning.
Cheers.
I have been known to make people blush before.
Zdrowko. So how many so cheers and different. I've got hot chocolate. I'm not drinking. I haven't had a proper drink. Well, I've been going to church, so I have communion. There's a bit of red wine in that. I've had a bit of leftover gin since I moved in here, but I've not been drinking. That's why my skin probably is a bit more radiant than normal. But
I've been doing the same. I've not been drinking either.
I've definitely not been drinking. Be dry.
Yeah.
I've been having
coffee.
I was a little drunk last night. I must admit, I was quite drunk.
Didn't you do a live?
I did, yeah. When I got back from the pub, I went live.
Oh. What's mine?
I thought it popped up.
I believe I told everyone I was going to spend today sexting and watching porn. Apparently.
Did you keep your promise?
To an extent. I had to do a trip to the supermarket as well.
Not the Polish one.
No, I went to Aldi.
Hmm.
The Aldi we went to.
All right.
They're up in there now. The staff know me on a first name basis. Because I wear their merch in there, don't I? wear their Christmas jumpers, and I've got an Aldi hoodie, and I've showed them my Aldi boxes.
Hmm.
So they call me the Aldi man now. If they did a pair... Go on, sorry.
I used to be called the crazy R8 lady because my favourite car is the Audi R8. I've driven it loads. It's my dream car. It's so easy to drive, fits me like a glove, and it's just perfect for me. And so, you know, the film The Secret, different motivational speakers, they tell you to really focus on your dream, get in the reality of it. Don't just dream about it, you know, go and test drive it, go and see it. So it was just up the road from me. So every now and then I'd go in the showroom and they'd say, yeah, come on in, you're welcome. And then have a good little drool over the car and just top up the feel good vibes. And yeah, a guy I know used to work there. So they used to call me the crazy R8 lady, but I don't care. I'm like, do you know what? I'll take that, the Audi R8 lady. I'm like, yeah, okay. Bit different than the Audi lady, but
I'd love you to see you go in there one day and just like, yeah, I'm here to buy it.
Yeah, a bit like Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts walking in. Are you guys on commission? Big mistake. Big mistake. They actually trust. Yeah. Oh no, that'd be amazing. Just to drive an R8 out of the mind you, actually for years I actually visualized picking it up, and this sounds a bit self-indulgent, but I actually pictured my staff cheering me at the dealership. I gave them the day off, and my staff were like cheering me, saying, "Oh, you got it! You got your dream car! Woo!" And they were just like, "Oh, this final day has come," because I just built up this whole little vision of having it. I've lost all my vision since then, but you know, I have to get refocused.
You can get new visions.
It's weird, I forgot about that.
Just
Yeah.
vision.
Seriously.
If I was you, I would visualize the town of Wrexham. Make that the vision.
Oh, did I just squeak then as I laughed? Oh dear.
Yeah, just visualize. We've got one of the 7 wonders of Wales here. I'm not talking about myself there. We've got the St Giles Church, one of the 7 wonders of Wales. The World Heritage Site just down the road as well. UNESCO World Heritage Site. Derek's not seen any of these because I didn't take him there when he came. I took him to the tip shop instead.
that is the 7th wonder of Wrexham. That and your China.
Polishek, you're welcome, by the way. Who's got lovely kids? I've got one. Who are you talking about, Polishek?
I've got
And
none.
it is quite common for non-native speakers to say S's on the end or miss the S's on the end for certain things. So it could just be a typo. But a 13-year-old.
No, he's just missed the question mark. He wants to know if you've got kids.
Have I got lovely kids? Lovely kids. I've been reading the Enormous Crocodile to one of my pupils. I've got an English client I teach English with them. And it's just like fat, juicy children. I could eat a child, and it's just quite funny.
Jesus Christ!
You've got lovely kids.
I'm not sure that's legal.
What, talking about eating kids? We're reading an Enormous Crocodile book to a 9-year-old.
I don't want anybody in me. Just to be clear, there, that I don't want no crocodiles coming at me.
Oh, I think he only eats children. I've only got to the first paragraph, the first few pages. He sounds a very cheeky crocodile, though. Confident, cocky, brave, foolish.
So basically, it's like the crocodile equivalent of me. I like him already.
You see, there's a cloud. Every cloud. Is Derek on the travel again, or is he? Are we charging?
Yeah.
Oh, you did have to get. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just going to unplug 2 seconds.
So is it?
I was really hoping that he would drive off with the charger still attached.
Because you're distracted.
he's let me down. I was hoping to distract him at the critical moments, and he would just drive off. But he's realised. He's realised that he was still a test. That's
He
it.
can't drive with the cable attached.
They thought that
I love that. It's like Apple, then, isn't it? They've covered everything. They've made it idiot-proof. They've made it easy and intuitive. Is that a good summary of Tesla or not? No idea. Just guessing.
Yeah, it's
Judging on
pretty intuitive to use and stuff,
Mm.
and
Well,
it
look,
basically drives itself.
we got-
Off now.
For a
We're gonna
second, I
see-
thought the steering wheel was automatically going up and down, but you're actually turning it. Is it a sports steering wheel then?
it's got self-drive on it though. He could put it in self-drive.
Yeah, I'll do it in a second.
Okay.
It
You're
doesn't
gonna have to
need.
give me a tour, Derek, an audio tour of what it is, what it does. Just show off everything about your car. I just want to hear about it. All the cool stuff. But don't
There you go, self-driving now. Ooh. You can't actually see. So,
Here we go,
Don't know,
folks. This is
no
this is-
hands on the steering wheel,
Wicked.
and I haven't crashed yet.
Yeah, don't try to crash.
if I did this in the Land Rover, the tracking's so bad, I'd be in a ditch by now.
Too
I'm
many
actually going
bumps
around
there.
the corner.
The closest I've got to that is driving an A8 with adaptive cruise control around Milton Keynes when I did some training when I actually worked for Audi for a bit. I probably did just say that last week actually, didn't I? But it was really annoying because I literally drove it for like half a mile, and as soon as you turn around a corner, it stops. It can't see the next car in front, so it doesn't. But obviously, what you've got is it's got eyes everywhere and sensors then to spot the road and cars and.
It
It
actually
won't go round. It won't sort of deal with like 90-degree turns. It can, but it's because European laws.
And the possibility that you might not have noticed something else. Wow, must be a bit weird to get you. I can't get my head around it, to be honest. It's too foreign to me. Just sitting there and watching it look for you and make decisions for you.
So in America, it drives a lot more itself than it does here. It's all down to like the laws in different countries.
I've got a friend who's working on
Can you?
the self-driving task force, looking
Cool.
at because obviously when we left the European Union, the laws that Derek's talking about are laws that we inherited. So they're looking at whether or not to change the legislation to allow more automation.
So we inherited them rather than we put the red tape on then.
Yeah, a lot of
The
our,
problem is though, the roads are so terrible here, then it can never work. It could never work because the roads are so poor. You know what I mean? Even mine, with I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's quite sort of a primitive system. You know, it only knows certain things. So if there's like potholes and stuff, it'll just drive straight through them.
I was just
Whereas
wondering
you really want to avoid them. It's like,
because
But
for it to avoid,
the-
how long has it got to?
That's it. The roads aren't just they aren't geared up for it. They'd have to completely redo all of the markings on the road and stuff like that.
half the roads around here don't have markings on.
They're not going to do that, are they? Because it's going to take a lot of persuading to say actually it's in the public interest to allow what's it called, self-driving I'm tired to warrant making those changes. But obviously for the environment, they're putting out, you know, obviously it's taken years for them to get the networks of electronic charging points around.
Oh, the charging issue as well, because there's not enough chargers. So
Yeah.
I mean, I went up to the Highlands a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago now.
Oh goodness, yeah, that
And
must be a bit.
there was one charger. So you could look on the app and it will say where the chargers are, which is great. But I got
Over that
there, the
mountain.
charger was broken. So luckily, I had enough charge to go back to like the main town, and that's where I charged up.
Yeah.
But you can't rely on the little remote chargers; they're too unreliable.
That's a shame. Yeah. So I just looked at it
People around there.
years ago. It wasn't feasible then for all the journeys I was doing. Sorry.
Bloody hell, Polish chef
It
first
worked out.
now, isn't he?
I think everyone else is gone. Oh, it's got 30 on there. I can see it now. Sorry, Derek. I don't know if there's a time delay. When I speak, I kind of cut you off and then you pause, bless you, and then I pause and then it's quiet, so I speak again. Is that yours? Are you putting some pedal down?
It's an electric car, it ain't making any noise.
Yeah, but come on, car owners like slight noise. There's always a button to press to get some revs going on.
Every time
button on
Tesla's no noise. Every time in Sainsbury's car park, I nearly get fucking all over by the Tesla. They can't hear it. Beeping up behind me.
The very latest ones do make a noise. They go woo. Sounds like a UFO.
I was just saying, it sounds a bit like a UFO, yeah. So, what would you have, both of you? What would you and the chat? What would you have for the noise you put on the speaker when you change the horn to?
I know what I'd change it to.
Oh,
You don't want to ask me what I'd have on it.
I forgot you kind of commented on it, actually. Yeah. What would I have? I can't even think. You really can't think, and something really random comes into your head. All I can think of is like "bravo," which totally doesn't sound right with the girl's voice.
Try it again.
I'm laughing now. Got to it. I'm laughing. Oh dear. And I'm on hot chocolate. Ooh, bravo. Oh, ka-ching, ka-thing, ka-ching, ka-ching.
I could listen to that voice all night long, I think. I'd be walking in front of the Tesla constantly.
Oh dear.
Have you ever thought about doing any voice acting?
Well, we were talking about this last week. I think then something interrupted it, wasn't it? I did. Yeah, this was when I was talking about when I worked for Audi and I got sacked. I didn't know enough about BMWs, so I was like, I need to earn some money. I've got teachers doing my lessons for my clients, and I need to switch back. But meanwhile, I was like, I need to top up my income, so I did some work on Fiverr.com, and it was literally just sat under a duvet with my laptop doing voiceovers, and it was just didn't pay, because in those days you didn't really add an extra few gigs on top. You just got paid the $5. But there was one like I did a so tired, my brain's not working. David Attenborough style one, like it was sort of a business advert, but it was like David Attenborough commenting on people smiling. I think it's just the fact. Oh, thank you. A Smurf lady. I haven't really seen Smurf talk, so I can't really comment. I know you're being nice, so I know it's not a horrible comment.
I think he's trying to flirt, but I'll have to teach him.
He's asked my age. Sometimes you see these questions, but no, it's all right. 1 second. I hear my voice as this sort of slightly lower, gruff sound. I don't know if it's like that today because I've got a bit of hay fever, or I've got a bit of a cold that's not come out as a cold, and my daughter keeps passing stuff on to me. She's 4, so she catches everything, doesn't she, from preschool. But I hear this gruff sort of voice, and it's funny when you watch yourself back on the video and you're like, oh, I bloody hate that voice. Oh god, I just don't like it. But a few people have said it, so I'll take the compliment. You need to take the compliments when they come, don't you? So thank you.
Nobody could ever hate your voice.
That's cool.
Mine though sounds completely different. If I listen to like a voicemail of me speaking or something, totally different voice.
Where's that drunken voicemail?
Oh yeah,
I've only ever heard you drunk, I suppose. Depends, because I think I tend to come on now after you've started with 2 hours in this case. What mic have I got? My mic I forgot, because this mic is my proper one, which I didn't used to use on videos before because it was getting all hooked up and stuff. But since I've been teaching on Zoom, I don't know how to change it.
I would like an English lesson.
You look like an English lesson.
I'd like one. Can I have an English lesson?
Oh, would you like to read The Enormous Crocodile?
I feel there's some good comparisons.
Oh, dear.
Come on, up. Good boy. There you go. Hello.
I'm gonna have to go because I'm almost back at home now.
That's okay. I'll
You
carry
really
on.
got home and you had to look because you would not quite know.
I'm gonna head off.
Well,
Lovely
good
to speak to
see
you,
I'm
Derek.
almost home.
Give
Take
my
care.
best to the cats.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, Derek.
Nice to see you, Sasha. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Oh, he's a nice bloke, isn't he?
It's lovely. The legend thinks you could make a fortune doing ASMR. I still can't understand ASMR. I've tried to
I was
understand
really
it.
going to say, I looked into that because I thought, oh, I've got a fancy mic. It's not. It's just a Blue Yeti 100 quid mic, and it's really old. But when I looked into it, because I thought, oh, surely if you just learn to say a few things and if you make a few noises, it's really easy to do. But apparently it's really way more than that.
I don't understand it.
I don't really get tingly when I listen to things like that. It's just a bit sort of. I don't know.
If I want to listen to somebody open a pack of crisps, I'll give the dog a pack of crisps. We get plenty of sounds that way, don't we? Eh? We get plenty of sounds. Yeah, we do. Talking about you.
Teacher, that's cool.
Oh, he's after he's done all this flirting, he's now just throwing it out there that he's married.
He's not been flirting. I think some people are more inquisitive than others.
Oh, hang
A
on.
minute ago, I had the chat like that, and now it's like this. I think I've got to squidge the window in again.
It is time, folks, for another Guess the Price, as I've just had a sale.
Cha-ching.
Ended in a 0. Number ended in a 0, folks.
Not the full chat. Oh, it's no different. Thanks, the legend.
What are we on, folks? I've just accepted an offer. Ended in a 0. What are we back in? I need to take this item off Depop as well, actually. If I can find it. We've got to wait for the guesses to come in now. There it is.
Keep
Nope.
the vision.
And we have had already a correct guess. Well done, Ian. I've just sold a track jacket for a tenner.
It's not bad for a bit of drinking time. I think it's, I don't know, I haven't really got back onto the selling thing, but it used to be that the sale would pop up when I was out having fun, just out on a day out, and it'd be like, ka-ching. I'm like, oh, wicked, that's nice.
Pay for the day out, doesn't it, Bertie? Yeah?
I wish.
You
It
see
helps.
Natasha there? Look at that. See Natasha? Yeah?
Hey, Bertie. Hey. Yes, I'm talking to you. Daddy's talking to you.
He's
He
wagging
knows,
his
he
tail.
knows. Are you?
He's
Oh,
wagging
yeah,
his tail.
look. Oh.
No, he's coming from there. It's not me that's speaking.
Martin, hey. No, where's it coming from? Bless him.
He hasn't quite worked out laptops yet.
Oh,
He does know how to turn off the laptop, though. He puts his paws on the laptop and he shuts the lid.
oh, because he knows that'll get your attention.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not great when I'm in work and he does that.
No.
Jumps up on the desk and puts the laptop down. It's like, that's it. You've had enough time on the laptop now.
You can program it to not do that, can't you?
I think it doesn't help when I'm on a Teams call
Yeah.
and you just see it go black. And it's you, isn't it? It's you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, talking about you. Hello. Yeah, okay. Good boy.
Back to that ASMR topic. Like I watched one, and it was literally, it was a bit like Alien versus Predator, like the clicking and the tapping, like the clicking, like these funny sort of noises that an alien would make. It's crazy. I think they're quite creative, though, aren't they?
I can't. Right, hang on. Go over there, please, because I'm talking to Natasha. Go over there. Go on. I can't understand the fascination of it. There are better things to listen to than in my mind.
There was one, and she was really good at it. And it wasn't. I suppose it wasn't in like a porno way, but you can kind of see how some might take it as, you know. She was talking to the camera, and she was like, "Oh, you're so poorly. Would you like me to give you some? Let me get you some water. I'm going to take care of you." She literally spoke to the camera as if it was you, and she was taking care of him. I thought, oh bless, that's so sweet. Some people probably really love that because she's immersed them in the world of literally, let me hold a drink up to the camera, like your face, and give you a drink. And like it was bizarre. I've never seen anything like it.
Hang on, then let's practice this. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. Let me get into character. Right. I'm in. I'm so sorry to hear that you're ill. I'm here for you. Let me feed you cider to keep you feeling. Bloody hell, Scarlett's arrived.
Hey, Scarlett. Hey, I haven't seen you for ages, but I did see in the chat a few months ago, I think, because I did a little live. I did a hands down live, camera down live. Ah, bless.
Camera was down. Camera was down where?
Camera down. Top down. What do you call it? Top down filming? I forgot who I'm talking to here. Yeah. Hugs to you too.
I can't speak any longer. That sounds like my ideal form of filming. We need to do this more often. I assume that wasn't on YouTube.
It was on YouTube, just filming bags, parcel bags, and assessing was it sent by an individual or a seller, a reseller. How people package Playmobil, literally just mailing bags, opening them, camera down. But some lovely people, including Scarlett, stayed in for the chat, had a little catch up because I hadn't been online for ages. And some people just support you, whatever rubbish you put on there. But obviously, resellers, they understand the ins and outs, the intricacies of what packaging can do to a sale or a customer, and the impact.
It is true. People still continue to watch this show, even though it's just basically me getting drunk and abusing people. But no, I've not seen Scarlett for a while. Somebody was asking me the other day if she was still about.
You've got a new avatar.
She's been releasing videos about ducks and geese of late on the YouTube.
Oh, new content.
Yes, not on the toilets, which was surprising.
And is it Elsa in the avatar? Or a similar manga style version? Scarlett, you got red hair? Well.
Yeah, there you go, ducks and geese.
Goosies.
Have you given up on the slightly more controversial content, Scarlett? I won't get demonetized by saying what the normal content is.
Yeah, You mentioned that last week. Literally, if you say certain words, you just get flagged.
Yeah. Well, I sent an email.
Your accent.
Sent an email to us. You've probably got an email in your inbox somewhere saying that we cannot talk about the conflict in the east of Europe.
Oh, stuff like that. Yeah, but not. Yeah, but same.
The bots are always listening to me. They're always listening.
Oh, they sent you an email saying you. Oh, yeah, we all got an email saying anything about the situation overseas, conflict, like you say. But
Got red hair. I do like a redhead. I can't decide. I wouldn't be able to decide though between Scarlett and Natasha as to who was my favourite. Probably gonna have to be Natasha, I think. Actually,
you don't have to choose. Ban the bots.
that's right. We could share. Excellent plan.
See, the optimist. Zain Shah. Andrew, didn't I mention Zain Shah earlier? I'm not being a schmooze. I did see your video pop up. I didn't click on it, but I was looking to see if Andrew was on, and I thought I'm going to go to bed early and have a chill out. Nice early night, and then all of a sudden I'm here watching. So I'm going to watch your 0 to
15,000, yeah.
Thing. You've been dropping some really cool videos actually on that sort of topic, and I've been intrigued, but like I said, I've not really got on to my watch later list. I've not really had the habit. I've moved house, my daughter and I, and we've got just getting settled. There's so much to do, but I need to get my iPad on in the background so it will just play whatever's there, so I can catch up on a bit of content.
There's only one YouTuber that you need, in fairness. You know.
How are you, Zane? Sorry, Andrew. I'm listening to you as well. How are you, Andrew and Scarlett? Andrew and Scarlett, Zane and Scarlett. I'm so tired. My eyes.
I don't think that's tiredness. That is just your brain picking. You know.
Oh, Scarlett, you're funny. Oh, you want to make gazillions on eBay? Oh no. I got really excited today because I was like, I've sold 20 quid. I sold something for 20 quid and I was like, right, that's a bit closer to a new wardrobe for my daughter.
Is that the plan? Is that what you're saving for now, a wardrobe?
I'm just, yeah, because I want a proper floor to ceiling, something like a Pax from IKEA that there's all the pre-drilled holes. You can get the frame up and then just modules to spec. So she can have everything off the floor. She can have loads of stuff in her room, but it's just spacious because it's not. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be a shit. I want it to be nice.
I bet they're not cheap though.
But when you think about, like, we're talking about the storage units, you need to store stuff. You're trying to sell stuff. You can't. You know, you need to borrow a bit of stuff from the bedroom space as well if you can. But no, in theory, we're in a bungalow, so we've only got 2 bedrooms and a lounge and a kitchen, no cupboards, no storerooms. Yeah, nearly at 1K. I got a few subs last week.
Excellent.
Which is really cool. Got a new sub today, so I'm getting closer. Thanks to being a guest on Andrew's show. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I haven't done anything to grow my channel in the last year, so it's kind of gone from 66 a year ago, 966. So yeah, exciting. Thanks
Have you got Scarlett on the social media?
No, don't think so.
You need to get Scarlett on the social media. I'm sure Scarlett will tell us what her Instagram/Facebook is now, so that we can go and follow and talk to her. She has refused to tell me what her social media is.
Oh, bless her.
She don't want her boyfriend finding out about me, apparently.
Oh.
What's your YouTube channel? It's Toilet Girl. It's literally a name, Kev.
I didn't realise this. I don't know when they changed it, but now you can, in Chrome or YouTube, visit the chat and right click and click on someone's channel, which is wicked. I didn't know you could do that.
I haven't got the YouTube chat
the
open
Philippines
today.
Channels.
She keeps telling me she hasn't got social media, but YouTube is social media. The only problem is I comment on a video and then it takes her a week to notice she's got a comment.
You can only spy on someone's channel if you've got a wrench. But has that been forever? Because
it used to be that you could. It used to be that you could go on anyone's channel, and then they took it away. I don't know why they took it away, but they took it away for some reason. which was
Perhaps
annoying
John
because
Mayer,
I used
but
to
not-
like, being able to go and find out a bit more about people / stalk the ones who had pretty pictures.
What's Phil? Was it Phil? What's he up to? You said last week he wasn't going to come on, didn't it? Well, you said you weren't coming on last week as well.
Yeah, I was going to be in the pub, but I went last night instead.
Uh,
But I could have gone both days, but I'm out tomorrow night.
party animal. Have you guys had a meetup since last year? Did you guys
No,
have
I'm supposed to be having one in Liverpool on the 7th of May.
a review?
Hotel rooms are over 200 quid. Can't afford it.
Hmm.
Absolutely mental, the prices of hotels. What we need is a meetup in Peterborough.
Hotel probably same. No, not as bad.
I will.
I was gonna say, you want one in the middle of a field where you just camp out and just have pay for your own accommodation, bring your own tent. No,
Yeah,
it's
I
crazy,
see.
isn't it? That's the thing when you want to meet up and there's not. You meet in a big town, but it's packed.
If Scarlett commits to a meetup, then I'll go to one. She tells me
Right, in
that
Wolverhampton? Is she in
I used to do meetups in Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton?
It was all men.
Ah,
But yeah, Scarlett, if I do a meetup in South Wales, will you come? There's your challenge.
party animal. Oh, bless.
The thing is, if I go out tomorrow, the people that are out, they will be out till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, thank you, Scarlett. What's wrong with that then? You'll stay out till 3 or 4 o'clock and then you miss the
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. She does look nice, doesn't she? I agree.
Yes. This is me with my makeup on since 9 o'clock this morning. Mind you, this is the Estee Lauder foundation, so it will stay on longer.
This
The
is
logic is this gilet goes right around here, and if I use any makeup other than Estee Lauder, it will transfer. So I'm not being a poser saying, "Oh, Estee Lauder," but I'm just saying it's proper. Once it's on, it's on.
she's ignoring me question about Cardiff at the minute.
Well, I bet
My foundation is L'Oreal.
Oh yeah. Go on, flick the hair because I'm worth it.
I can't. I'm no David Shinoda, I can't do it. But yeah, this is my natural makeup as well. I've had the same makeup on since I got up at whatever time it was, 8 o'clock.
I woke up looking like this.
This is how good I look in the morning, ladies. It's the Old Spice. It's out.
That was me putting aftershave on and impersonating a guy putting aftershave on.
Are we doing Cardiff then, Scarlett? Come on, tell me, are we doing Cardiff? Otherwise, we're going to Peterborough to see Natasha.
Can't even comment on what Peterborough's like for a night out. There's Wetherspoons everywhere. Well, there's not actually. There's one in each small town, like Stamford and Whittlesea and Peterborough.
I was in
Last miles are sick, so people still drink there.
I was in a pub in Peterborough last summer.
Were you now?
I was. I've got a friend who lives in Peterborough. So
Who is it? That's what you do, isn't it? You know someone who's in your town. You're like, who is it? Who do you know?
Lindy, she's called. It's a work colleague. So I met her for a yeah. I told her it was a date. She refused to accept it, but it was of course a date. Maybe one day. She's just leading me on, isn't she? This is what she does. She leads me on.
Maybe one day.
When you get rid of the boyfriend, Scarlett, he's not watching, is he, again? Because that got me in trouble last time.
Scarlett, how did you do with the fitness trait last year? Because you were watching YouTube on the treadmill, which was brilliant because you were chatting as well, which is quite a feat. So yeah.
I used to do that in the gym. I wasn't chatting though. I'd watch YouTube. I'd bang on the YouTube on the treadmill. I couldn't chat on it at the same time. I could barely keep hold of the treadmill.
It's so hard. 3 stone. Wow. Oh my goodness. Good. Wow, that's really good. But I surely didn't have 3 stone to lose.
But so there was nothing to her in the first place. I've seen her on the toilet. There's nothing there.
Well, even if your videos were old and it was and it was lockdown or lockdown weight put on, I'm sure that's like mega. 3 stone. Mind you, if I actually looked at stones, not kilos, I might think actually, yeah, that's probably quite possible.
It's like half her body
to lose 3 stones.
I could
didn't switch to kilo to pounds because it's easy to remember when you jump on the scales and then you get your phone and you're like, it was this much.
I can just about understand stuff. I'm 14 stone. I can understand that.
I grew up with stone, but then cooking lessons and everything else was in kilos and grams. And then
I never had any of those. Anyone who's watched me cook knows I've had no lessons at all.
What did you cook? It looked like a minced beef sandwich with pepper stuffed with creamy mushroom.
That was a finely handmade burger patties in
bread.
Along with a fine stuffed pepper.
Because rice is often a go-to, isn't it?
Cream cheese.
That was cream cheese.
That's yeah. And it was the best food I've ever had. It's just unfortunate that my belly wasn't big enough to accommodate most of it, so I did have to chuck half of it in the bin. But that's just purely down to lack of stomach size, nothing to do with how it tasted.
Okay.
But yeah, I could probably do with losing a stone because my I've gone up a size.
I've gone up a few since lockdown. I look back at my Instagram and I was like, whoa, I used to look like that. I was like, my goodness. I don't know if it's this or if it's the blonde hair that's gone and now I've got darker hair. My roots, that's what I normally, you can't tell, can you, in the light's not on. I don't know if it's, but you know how you look at yourself over the years, like 2015, 16, I was like just loads slimmer, blonder hair, and definitely didn't have this. You can't really tell. This is a good light. This is a good light to have on.
You look absolutely gorgeous to me. There's nothing there to worry about there.
Thank you. Oh, but you know when you know. I'm just looking it up. MyFitnessPal. You can get it for free without paying, and it tracks your weight. And it says, "Oh, you're the biggest you've ever been." But anyway,
I'm now obviously now that you've said this, I'm going to stalk your Instagram now. Not yet.
Was that Barty?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Barty, have to wait.
Was it his tummy or was it him saying wants to go to sleep? It's late for him, isn't it? I need to go to sleep too.
Bloody hell. You look amazing now. There's no difference that I can see. The hair colour's changed, that's the only thing.
Oh. No, I think it was a slimmer face. I think mind you, I was 5 years younger then. I didn't have a daughter and a relationship to.
The older I get, the better I look.
Okay. Like a vintage wine.
I look compared to how I looked 15 years ago. I mean, I used to look malnourished back then. I was very, very slim, very, very, very slim, and I didn't look good.
No.
But now, I think I look amazing. You
look healthy.
Have you been thinking about my pants again, Scarlett? See, people think I flirt with Scarlett, but that's not the case. It's the other way around. I'm the innocent victim here.
How do I change my settings? I don't think I want to know how many stone. When I when I was 30, no, I wasn't 30. I was 25. When I was 25, this is where I remember. I forget stuff, and you kind of remember it's hazy and you think, no, hang on, was it that? Was it that? When I was 25, I remember because of the treadmill button thingy, and it was you put your weight in the machine. This was on holiday. This is me on a treadmill on holiday. Nuts. I won't do it anymore. I won't bother unless I decide to get trim, and then I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to eat that cake and I'm going to have the treadmill. So I come back off holiday, the weight I went down to in the first place. There's a good reason for that. But no, it was 65 kilos, and that's like really skinny.
So how many stone is that?
Fat, I'd have to shave off my belly, my bum, my arms.
Yeah, but you need some curves. It's just I'm not into these super skinny ladies. It's not for me. And I like a bit of curves.
Yeah, I think curves. Well, then you see some women who are so toned, they've got muscle on top of very slim, trim physique.
Yeah, but then they just look weird.
Depends what you're used to seeing, doesn't it?
I
edit my
don't call me old fashioned, but I don't want to date somebody that's got bigger biceps than me. And they're not that big, so it's a challenge.
I think they're in proportion. I think the women like the doctor on Emmerdale, the lady, I can't think of her name. I'm so tired.
It's no point telling me about Emmerdale because I've never seen it.
Rishi's ex. But she's got this gorgeous figure. She's so slim, but she's not like skinny. She's she's an older lady, but she's got very she's just very toned and looked after. And it's like she's worked hard and she's rocking it. She's doing it. Bless you. How do you know? When you do a top-down video, sometimes your belly sticks out on it doesn't hang over the table, but sometimes you can't miss that. So it's quite funny.
I think let me try and do this top-down video now. Hang on, here we go. Here's the top-down.
We don't want to see your crotch.
We can see what I've put. Thank you, Scarlett. See, flirts with me. I'm innocent here.
There is something on what was it all about the base. Your mummy told you want something to hold on to at night. Boys want something to hold on to at night. So it's bringing you up to appreciate your curves and that it's comforting to have a bit of extra something to hug on to hold on to. They've got love handles are so called for a reason, aren't they? I guess, but people don't spin it as a positive, do they? There is so much body shaming. There is so much stuff where you're programmed to be anti-weight, anti-bulk. But I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to how you feel. And
how is Scarlett saying hello to people that aren't here?
I was just thinking that, but I finally turned off live chat and top chat and went to live chat. Are we watching it late?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Future. No. She just
my crotch. I've got it. My crotch.
I beat you to it. This is me who gets the jokes really slow.
I've got it.
Scarlett, nice one.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I can't believe I'm looking for somebody who's come in then.
You didn't say the name, did you? If you just said he's just come in, yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it for that.
That's so funny. Oh dear. Now. Did it? No, can't go down there.
Did it say hello to my crotch? Did it, Scarlett?
Oh dear. Oh, the brain power going behind these puns. I'm just watching. I'm not that fluent. Funny. Wit. I think wit is my lowest skill. If I rank my skills, wit is one of my weakest skills.
I don't know. You do okay on this channel, and this channel is pretty high on wit.
Survival, isn't it? This is. I bounce off your comments, or try not to laugh too much, or cry.
How's that going for you?
I'm doing all right. Oh dear. I don't have a life after 9 o'clock at night. I put my daughter to bed, and it's right washing up. I've got in the habit of doing laundry the night before. In the morning, it's ready to hang outside, and very domesticated now. So a Friday night with humans, adults, with a drinking topic is like wild for me. She's great. She's doing okay at the moment, Scarlett. Thank you. She's a little bit naughty, a little bit mischievous. I suppose she's healthy, but she's had a bit of a tough one. So thankfully she's doing all right. She's a little sweetie, larger than life, and I'm not able to do lives with her around. Well, I can. I think it's just the stress. I think before it was just so stressful. I used to do Wednesday afternoon live stream with Amber, wasn't it? And one week I was on her channel, 1 week she was on my channel. And Litlin just used to constantly compete for my attention. But however, now I've been teaching online for a year. And in the early days, I used to buy a Playmobil on eBay for her to play with, and she wouldn't, as a little, not a bribe, but to give her something to do while I was, because we were on lockdown, I couldn't book her into childcare with family. So it was like, okay, just sink and slump into misery, or try and pull myself out of a hole and earn some money. And the only way I could do that was like, okay, I've got a daughter, she's here, I'll have to give you extra minutes at the end of the lesson if she affects the lesson. But she'd always affect the lesson. she'd keep coming in, Mummy, can I have something to eat? Can I have something to eat? And it was so stressful. So it's similar doing live streams. But now she's a bit older, and I'm able to bribe her with a bit of YouTube for an hour.
Just don't put Drinking with Andrew on, because it might blow her mind.
She's watching Kong Suni. She does watch some vlogs, you know, but they're kiddie ones. Luckily, it's all vetted. It's all vetted.
She's not
Did see your face the other day, though. She did see your face the other day. You know when kids cuddle up and they read books with you, or you show them something on your phone or something. Can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, I went through my Instagram, and I went through yours. I had a look at yours, and she went, "Oh, that's a nice smile."
Oh, that's nice.
I can't remember what picture it was. An outdoors one, park or something like that. So
there you go. She's still in luck. There's your future husband. Not yours, not hers, obviously, because that would be Jesus Christ.
you what, where?
Natasha's future husband.
Oh,
Future husband. That's what I meant to say. Bloody hell.
that's
No,
funny.
she did not. She's 4 years old, Scarlett, for Christ's sake.
It's weird. She said something like, "Oh, he won't hurt somebody" or something, which is like, she's judging people on whether they're nice or horrible. Bless her. It's horrible. It's horrible how she's dealing with stuff, but she's dealing with stuff.
Hopefully,
Kids are so innocent. They see someone and they can see through a lot. They can, kids can also see. They don't see past the unicorn cereal and the treats people buy them and stuff that they use to kind of win people over, but they do see through a lot of the crap, and they can see who's genuine and who's not interested in them.
I need to buy some unicorn cereal, because I don't have any of that. I've got golden nuggets. I want unicorns for my breakfast now.
She doesn't get unicorns for breakfast. I just try and explain to her. I say, little tricks like that. It's hard, isn't it, with kids? It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it still works with me now. If somebody bloody bribes me, I'm 37, so that's a youngster. I think Scarlett's calling me hot again. She does this a lot. She's got a bit of a crush, bless her.
So Scarlett speaks Spanish. So I don't know a lot of Spanish. I'm just doing some beginners.
I can do Spanish. Hang on. Buenos nachos, señorita.
Good nachos.
That's
maybe.
what my ex used to say when I said that to her as well. She was a
Yeah.
Spanish
This
teacher.
is where you have to get into the grammar because you've got notches. It's like more like notches on your bedpost.
Buenos nachos.
Noches. Buenas noches. It's because you've
Buenas.
got an S and an os sometimes. So buenas for noches and buenos for dias.
She used to try and teach me, and like I honest to God, I feel that that's one of the failings of our relationship, that she could never get me to stop saying Buenos nachos.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the funny. Like my ex, it took ages for us to do a road trip, and each time we saw the same notice board, the sign for a certain place. I think it was it wasn't Aix. Yeah, I think it was Aix-en-Provence, and he would. I can't remember what he'd say, and you've just got to keep reprogramming. If you've got a glitch and you always get words wrong, you have to have the right attitude to want to get it right. You have to have a good listening to take in what people say, to pause and snapshot that information they're giving you, rather than completely ignoring it, going, yeah, whatever, which is probably down to the attitude as well, or just the attention span to take in that information. And then you've got to have enough time to unprogram the habit and reprogram the new sounding. And have a visual. So you've got the notches bit at the end, the notches.
Buenos noches.
And then buenos. No,
Buenos.
sorry. A night is feminine, so buenas. So think of an well, using your, I wouldn't normally teach this way, but using the way your mind works, there's an as.
Excellent.
Buenas.
Buenas.
Try not to spam your channel with the audio. Yeah, so buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Excellent. If she was still speaking to me, I could surprise her, but sadly I had to leave. I had to move 90 miles to get away from her. So you go.
It's funny though, because you can. I used to always say you can. Everyone can learn a language, but they can. You know, and you just have to have the right teacher. But sometimes you have to have that right match. You know, like I couldn't teach everybody because some people's personality just don't. Okay, there's a lot of that going around tonight, isn't there? I've been saying where you don't always get on with everybody, but if you're not in sync with your student, your teacher, then get a new one. Find somebody else. Try and have a agency match you, because.
That's exactly what I say about therapists. I say if you're not with a therapist who's on your wavelength, get a new one that you work with.
It can take a while though, can't it, to get into that, or a couple of sessions?
It can, but if it's not working, move on and get a new one.
Yeah. But it's crazy because you think, you've got a skill, you can offer it. Oh, it's midnight. You've got a skill to offer somebody. That means you can help that person, and obviously as a teacher you always want to help that person. They come to you and you say, oh yeah, but I think I've never actually turned somebody down, but I think slowly they'll just deselect a little bit if we're just not in the same headspace. And what's left is amazing customers who become your friends, because you just it's my life anyway. I've got some amazing customers. They're like cousins. It's like an extra family.
We're going to test it. We're going to go Buenas noches.
Nearly. Who went ooh?
Buenas
So that's written.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Sí.
Buenas noches.
Sí. Buenas. And if you see it written for sure, buenas noches. But yeah, it's funny picturing whatever you can picture visually. If you can conjure up an image, it's quicker, because like when you get someone's name mixed up all the time, you've got to have a way to quickly go, oh yeah, actually that's what it is. If it takes you a few seconds, that's fine, because you've got to have a way to work it out.
It doesn't help that I've been spelling the latter word with an A for all these years either, because that definitely helps. Doesn't help you visualize it. I mean, I'm literally spelling it as nachos,
which I've pictured that as a mermaid occasionally, because you have nachos at night, but what you've then done is if you just then need a final upgrade to tweak nachos into notches, which you've done now. You've got a notches. Yeah. See, like you've got the thing that confuses people with buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches is you've got buenos in the morning, buenas in the afternoon, and buenas for noches. So you're trying to choose the right one of buenos or buenas for each time of the day.
I have decided I can barely cope with English.
But it's really rewarding when you can survive these. Good night, the legend. Good night, buenas noches, buenos dias. It's morning.
Comes Diaz, is that still? Is Comes Diaz right?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo
Right,
estás?
okay. Obviously not right then. I've butchered another phrase in Spanish. We're doing well. How about hola, señorita?
Hola, señorita. Hola, señor.
Or dos
Yes,
vías, por favor.
¿Dos qué? ¿Dos cómo? ¿Cervezas?
No, I'm screwed.
¿Corona?
I'm gone. Pingity ping.
Yes.
Pingity ping. That's all you need. And the dollar clowing. But
Sorry?
a cutch. You need a good cutch.
Oh, you're teaching me Welsh now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've jumped in the comment. So, beer is German. Yeah. Yeah, cerveza. Right, so the memory aid for cerveza, right, is... I won't teach you all the ins and outs of the pronunciation of the letter C because there's a little story that links onto it. But if you you're gasping for a drink of beer, you're really thirsty, your tongue's all fat and plump and really thirsty and dry, and you have a beer, and you're like, that's better. Long shot, but if you can't get the word at all, cerveza, that's better.
For Betha.
Yeah, cerveza. If you say it with a cheesy grin, the vowels come out better. Cerveza.
For Beth. Oh God, this is not
Sí,
For Betha. For
cerveza.
Betha.
Sí. Muy
Property
bien.
ping. That's all we need.
What does that mean?
Property ping.
Put it in the microwave. Property ping.
Property
Is that
ping.
it?
Sound the microwave makes. Property ping. Although
Just picture blonde
there
hair.
is another word for microwave in Welsh actually. I think they got fed up with people taking the piss by calling it property ping. So it's a microdon.
Put it in the microdon. No, that was a bit scouse, wasn't it? Go on then. Let me teach me something then. Kuch.
I'm teaching the Nadolig Clowen.
Nadolig Clowen.
Nadolig Clowen.
Nadolig Clowen.
That means Happy Christmas. But
I was just going to say, I took a leap of faith there that you're teaching me something decent. But then Scarlett said, ha, ha, ha. So hang on a minute.
Nadolig Clowen is Happy Christmas. And Nadolig is Christmas. And
like Natali. Nadolig. But then how would Italian be even similar to Welsh? It wouldn't, would it? So, Nadolig. Why did you go like that, Nadolig, with that little... Come on.
We got Bori Da. You
Bori
must know Bori Da. That's one of the most commonly known Welsh phrases.
Bori Da?
Bori Da.
Bori Da? Is that like an exclamative?
It's good morning. So you would say... So you would use an exclamation mark then when you say good morning, Bori Da.
Bori Da? Not that I've been putting that cheesy grin on. It's just trying to imitate your intonation.
Let's try and think of another one. I'll go for something short.
Oh, come on, Scarlett. Is he telling the truth? Is it my accent you're laughing at, or is Andrew setting me up for chronic?
No. There aren't actually any Welsh swear words that I know.
You know my surname's Morgan. You do know that, don't you?
I do. It's not going to work with me. I could tell you if you're going shop. I could tell you can go shopping for morons.
What?
Morons. If you're buying a moron in Welsh, means you're buying a carrot.
I just want some morons.
Hmm.
I can't do the Welsh accent. I've got nothing to. I've only got yours to train it on. I need morons. Because is Welsh classically layered with that Scouse twang you have?
No,
It's not,
no.
is it? It's not.
No,
Can you put on a real Welsh
Natasha's
accent?
very different to mine.
Can you do it? Can you? I'm trying to get the right face shape to. But how? I can't do it.
We've got
Alright.
what is it? What's it? Is Smoothio, Natasha, Scarlett Smoothio? That's one, isn't it? I don't even ask me how to spell it because I know it's got a W in it. But Smoothio, what do you think Smoothio could be?
What could a big smoothie be? What did you say?
When you're smoothing something, you're Smoothio. You're doing the Smoothio.
Wax on, wax off. Ironing.
That's it.
I'm gonna get the smoothie on. Smoothie. That sounds Scouse. It just, I just. The only thing is, the only person I've heard is a Welsh tune to tune the voice is Gavin and Stacey. Learn Welsh podcast. Cool. If it's a podcast, it's audio, and it must just the same. Yeah, don't mind.
I'm trying to see if I can remember any more Welsh words. There's Bookie Boar.
Griff Rhys Jones. He's Welsh, isn't he? Bippity bar. Bippity bar.
Yeah, the podcast. Bookie Boar. That was one. Bookie Boar. Doesn't sound. It doesn't sound. I think if you spell it, actually no, I don't think it's a double O at the end. I was going to say it's spelled with boo at the end, but I don't think it is. I think it's bow.
And can you do the train station?
But if you see a Bookie Boar,
Bookie bar.
then you've seen a ghost.
Oh.
The train
So we have
station.
a Buchan bar. Buchan
You
bar.
know, longest place name in Wales. Do you know how to pronounce it?
Not quite. Let me have a one go. I've never actually tried to practice. I've just heard it a few times. Clangclair Fulfling from Go Go Go.
It is.
Clearly not
It
enough
is.
syllables.
I can tell you how to pronounce it. It's Clanfire PG. Clanfire PG.
Clangclair PG. They've
That's
shortened
it.
it.
That's all. It's been sorted by the Welsh. That's all you ever need to say. If you're saying you say on Clanfire PG, that's the place.
Well, they fit up
We've got to pronounce it in full, so we call it Clanfire PG. There's
Max.
is it Wilbear? Wilbear for wheelbarrow? Or is it Weebear? I think it's Wilbear or Weebear.
I'm gonna have to bear on a bit.
All right, I'm nearly at the end of the can anyway. Then
I've got the sludge of my hot chocolate. Then I DIY one about 4 spoons of cocoa. Not enough.
these are your Bussef.
Bushef?
Bussef.
Bussef?
Bussef, yeah, that's it. Fingers.
Bussef. It's so alien, isn't it? It's so.
There's nothing.
There's no logic.
Apart from Property Ping, which actually isn't the word anyway. People just think it is. Ambulance. You can guess what an ambulance is.
Ambulance.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the Welsh is for internet. I'll have to look it up.
Wouldn't it? No, that'd be an insult.
But it's something like two lines is the actual correct translation, but it's look it up. I need something that gives me the phonetics actually.
I need to put a new picture on my profile. I just haven't found one yet. Because that was taken when my daughter was 2.
Rangroid.
That's the internet.
Yeah.
Wow. Rangroid.
And just in case you wanted to hear it in English,
Internet.
I don't
obviously,
get it. I thought we said it was internet.
Internet.
that's the American word.
Android.
Android, internet.
Banana. Oh, you guys.
Give you banana in my arse, I can't. But the Welsh, yeah, I wouldn't even try and pronounce the Welsh word for banana. Because you'll end up saying fuck.
Oh. It's not. It can't be as.
I've written it down for you in the chat so you can try and say it.
For the Wickned. For the Wickned.
Fuckned.
It's like that's my weakest link, right? Doing the F and the R and then a W sound in French, like fruit, fruit. I've got this stiff upper lip where I just fruit. I can't quite get that native sound with fruit.
We'll bring the Morgan out of here yet.
Fruit. I just can't get over not being able to do the lang clang fair flan thingy, the go.
Campfire PG. Easy campfire PG.
Completely robbed.
Campfire PG.
That's the evolution of language, though, isn't it? Ever changing.
Not my words, Scarlett. Not my words.
Weirdo. I'm joking. Oh dear. That would imply I was male. I don't know. Yeah, funny. Anyway, so I'm gonna say bye. I haven't finished. I said I was gonna in my head, I didn't say it out loud. I was gonna stay till I finish my hot chocolate, but what happens is I end up talking, not drinking, don't I? Yeah, it's a bit better. I don't want to get a chocolate moustache.
I like the cream cheese one I had earlier. Wasn't good.
Oh, Scarlett, are you drinking tonight as well? I don't even know if you need a drink because your chats are always vibrant. So
Scarlett's probably in bed. She watches me in bed normally.
Laughing her head off, bless her. Like I said, it's a happy place. It's a happy place in your chat. Okay, it's been a pleasure. I'm too tired to talk without yawning. Lately, I've just been falling asleep.
That's okay. People have fallen asleep on this channel before.
Where no, but if I sit in bed doing stuff, watching telly, if I sit in bed on my phone, if I sit in bed playing on my phone, I've been falling asleep lately, and once I reported someone on Facebook because I fell asleep, and I didn't mean, and I just fell asleep and pressed the button. I was like, oh no.
I've had it before though. I've woke up in the morning and I've been halfway through sending a reply to somebody. I can just see I've got halfway through and then it's just there, and I've obviously passed out.
It's crazy how tired you can be sometimes, but yeah, that's grown-ups. I've never been that. My daughter, she was never that tired to ever fall asleep in her dinner, though. Bless her. Like never even close. Not that I would even let her fall asleep in her food, but you see these videos, don't you? And you've been framed with kids falling asleep in the bowl of spaghetti and they're laughing their heads off. But
yeah,
you can feel that tired sometimes.
I don't think I've ever woken up in food before. Well, I have woken up with my face in a kebab before, but that's as a result of drinking too much.
Yeah, I did once have. I had nachos in chocolate. I was dipping nachos, buenas noches, not those ones. I was dipping nachos in a tub of Nutella chocolate spread, And I was like, this is delicious. And I was drinking. This was like 20 years ago, and I had this duvet on me, and I was just sleeping. I was on a sofa. I was in the lounge, and I woke up, and I puked up
Oh my
all these
God.
nachos and the chocolate spread. It was absolutely crazy
Oh dear.
on the duvet and random. Yeah, I can't believe I admitted that.
I can't imagine that was a good look. All that
No.
congealed Nutella.
It's crazy. It's the craziest. It's the craziest thing in the world. So don't get cocky and eat dip nachos in your chocolate spread. Just eat nachos on their own. I think the motto there. Don't try and be clever. Oh dear. Classy. Take the girl out of Peterborough. Okay, I best go.
I'm not buying you any chocolate nachos. That's decided.
No.
Just in case, Bertie. Just in case.
Probably the combination of alcohol in the first place, but
The alcohol's fine, completely fine with that. Just no nachos.
no nachos. Nachos. Go on then, test. Good. How do you say good night in Spanish?
How do I say? I don't know. I say good night in Spanish, actually.
Oh, we failed the ultimate thing because we joined halfway. You joined with a phrase.
Is that what buenas?
Buenas noches is good
Good
night.
night. Oh, right,
Buenas
okay.
Good night.
Buenas noches. No, shit, I done that
It's
wrong.
not yours. No, it's not mine. It's not yours either. No. If it's interesting, though, isn't it? Because there's so many phrases you could spin it off into to sound like.
Buenas noches.
Nearly.
Buenas noches.
That's it. Yeah. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. I'm not that cheeky actually when I'm teaching people. I sound a bit mean, don't I? Laughing at your answers. Not yours. Not yours. Nachos. Noches. Buenas noches. Okay. Yeah.
You can be as mean as you like when you're teaching me. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Good boy.
So, buenas noches a todos. Buenas noches, Scarlett. Buenas noches, Andrew.
Au revoir. There we go. I can do that.
Giovanni.
Je t'aime. I can do that one too. There we go.
That's perfect.
I've used that one before.
Ah. On your French exchange. Bless. All right. I'm definitely going to go now.
Look, well, lovely to see you. I hope to see you soon.
Lovely to be here. Thank you. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. There we go.
Happy Easter. If there's anyone still left, is anyone still watching? Oh, you've got 20.
Oh, yes, there's 20 still on.
That's good. It's good. I can hold it for quite a while, but I will go. I need to get up at 6 in the morning. So
Good Lord.
there we go. But to be continued. Ciao for now. Bye guys. See you
Au
soon.
revoir.
Thanks for letting me on.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
And you too.
There we go. The most beautiful guest we've ever had on this channel. Is Natasha gone now? We say goodbye to Natasha, yeah? Yeah, look at him. Yeah, I'm still here. Are you waiting for me? Are you waiting patiently? You're not very good at being patient, are you? It's not a skill you've mastered. No. Have you managed the ability to be patient yet? Have you? Do you know how to be patient? Good boy. I can see you on the screen. Yeah, I see you on the screen. Bloody hell. I'm not looking as sexy tonight as I did last night. I looked sharp last night. I looked good. Tonight I look like I've encountered a hedge. Right. Let's finish this cam and then we can go to sleep. I'll put a link in the chat as well. Hang on, that's the Welsh for banana. That's not a link in the chat. Rumour has it that Toilet Girl, aka Scarlett, was promised to come on an episode of Drinking with Angie one night. She's going to come on and talk to us It's going to teach us Spanish. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. There you go. I've got it now. Learn Spanish. I can now master of the Spanish language. Master of the Spanish language. Oh, so we got here. I'll have a quick banner change before we say goodnight. There you go. Don't forget to type 2, folks. Not sure what that banner's a 2, and everyone else is a 1, but that's what we've got. Buenas noches. I've learned something tonight after many years, over 10 years of saying the wrong thing. Finally done it. He is not happy with me. He says I'm up far too late. It's bad, isn't it, when your life's run by a dog? You know, a voluntarily single man, and I'm still answering to somebody else. Right, so anyway, folks, I'm going to go to bed, I think. We've lost 10% of our viewers since Natasha went, so that probably says a lot. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I am now going to go watch Star Trek Picard, I think. Until next time, I think I'll be live next week, where hopefully I'm going to have Mel back from Burnout on. I think that's the plan. God help me in my ability to be able to speak in coherent sentences on that stream. But anyway, thank you all for watching, folks. See you again soon. Bye for now.